definite maybe.
That doesn't answer my question.
Well, all my friends were wanting to go and hang out on Friday before they go back to college.
All your friends?
It's 48.
You're gonna be
all
like,
your friends?
We're your friends.
I'm your friend. I consistently ask you to do things and spend time with me. I introduce you to my new friend, or to my friends. So they're your friends now. You're a fuck. You're a betrayer. You treasonous fool.
You sound like Peyton.
Is that a douchey one or not a douchey one?
I don't know.
What did we say the episode title was gonna be?
Oh fuck.
We had like 3 different ones.
We had a really good one. What was it called?
The first one was Road Trip for Dick.
Have you replaced me with him now?
No.
But are you using him to fill my void?
Not at all.
What was it called? It was a really fucking good one.
Detained by Dick?
No.
Detained for Dick?
No.
I'm never. Hold on. Time out. I'm never playing in Andy's open garage again, because see all those?
Oh fuck.
All fucking mosquito bites.
Oh man. What the fuck was it? It had, I don't know, it's fucking, well, I'll remember it for sure.
Yeah, we've got 2.5 hours.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Might have to leave early because of the situation.
Dick detained for Dick, like,
Or
it was some like cop related theme.
yeah.
Held
And
hostage.
dicks.
Phallic hostage situation.
I'm just gonna go live. Garnish some people.
I mean, I have extreme hiccups right now.
I can tell.
So here's what I'm thinking. Come over to my house. 7:30. At least do character creation. Then you can go do whatever. Just create your character with everybody else.
Okay.
So it's not just you and me doing it separate.
Alright.
Because I can run the first session with just them. I don't need you there. But the first session, like, the first leg of it, if you guys don't dick around for like 9 hours, you can do it really fast, and then you can be like, alright, I'll see you when we play again, and then leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's still it's a maybe.
This situation that I'm about to be told about, is it gonna make me mad enough that I want to punch you in the face?
I don't want to
Okay.
make you mad.
I don't know. I keep all my options open. Shut up, Nate. Okay. I don't know. I keep all my options open.
Hey Phillips. That was my Rob Lowe on Parks and Recreation impression.
You're terrible.
I know. I didn't put as much enthusiasm as was needed. Anyways, I'll elaborate with you on my episode 50 idea. Post-show. I should have did it pre-show.
You're banking. You're putting a lot of your deck in one hand, thinking that I want to stay and discuss episode 50 with you. I just want to put that out there. You're being very bold in the way that you're assembling your deck. And with that being said, duel.
Oh God, Cameron, mic check.
Ah.
Pick the fucking
Oh,
thing
there's a
up,
mic
retard.
I didn't know there was a mic there. Hello.
You gotta actually with that mic, you gotta be like pretty much right upon it.
Okay.
And you actually have to talk.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
That's good.
High five, you did it. Don't do it. I'll move out of the way and karate chop you right in the eyeball. See how my hand moved? Thank you. You did a normal thing.
Alright, you guys ready?
Notice how I have a new chair? It doesn't lean back though.
You should see the chair I got for my computer. It looks straight out of Seinfeld or something.
I was not expecting that.
I kind of was. I'll get in the frame this week.
I appreciate it.
No, you don't. Don't patronize me.
I appreciate everything you do.
No, you don't. I'm just gonna say no, you don't to everything you say.
We ready?
Yeah, I've been ready.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Listen to the voice of Survival Podcast every other Friday, right here on the Journey into Comics Network. JourneyIntoComics.com. The following is a Journey into Comics Network production.
We're gonna fuck the sodomites in the...
Totally leaving that in there.
This is the whole podcast, just this solo.
2.5 hours long. It just loops and we're talking over it. You gotta really be dedicated to listening to this podcast.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Podcastrophe, episode 48. I'm your host, Dick. I'm with Tyler.
I'm sassy today.
He's very sassy today. And
I'm Cameron.
Returning.
You know what Cameron really reminds me of?
Oh.
Like, I'm not a Rick and Morty guy, but he's a Mr. Meeseeks. 100%.
Oh, 100%.
To the T. Like,
He just-
no
I just
questions
wish he was
asked.
lankier, and he would definitely be a Meeseeks.
Well, if he would just stop eating, he would be lankier.
Yeah.
I watched
just
him.
like a meat-
I watched him consume like a 5-pound bag of banana saltwater taffy last week.
It made me sick. I also
No
drank
shit.
I drank a lot of Juggalo juice too.
Yeah. So we had a D&D session Friday night. We're having a good time, and I was like, "Hey, I brought some snacks." So I brought the hot cheddar popcorn that I turned Joe onto.
Yeah.
That Travis turned me onto. And I'm sitting down and I'm like, I got some popcorn for everybody, yada yada. And then Cameron just plops this bag of taffy down on the table. And I thought it was lemon because it was yellow.
Yeah.
And citrus is my favorite. And then he opened the bag and I could smell it. It's fucking banana. Well, I also love banana taffy. So at one point I was eating so much of his taffy that I had to tell him to not let me have any more.
And he still fucking took like 5.
I took 5, but not 5 handfuls. If he would not have said anything, I would have taken 5 handfuls.
He would have eaten the whole bag.
I would have eaten the whole bag because this taffy was like next level fucking good taffy.
Just give me all the bacon and eggs. Hold on. I'm afraid you misheard me. I'm afraid you heard, give me a lot of bacon and eggs.
Yes.
What I said was, give me all of the bacon and eggs
All of it.
in this building.
Thank you for quoting Ron Swanson.
Hell yeah.
But, so at one point during the D&D session, you know, we're in some, like, high-stakes shit. Like,
Yes.
This is boss fight territory. We're doing some hood rat shit, fighting some people. And I look over, because I keep my little fella right next to me when we play,
I'm like his pet.
so he doesn't feel alone.
Yeah.
And I look over, I glance
want
over,
Peter to touch my Peter.
I glance over, and he's fucking unconscious. Like, literally like this.
And what time is this?
At that point, it was probably midnight.
Okay.
So we'd been playing for about 3.5 hours, and this was him. Just fucking head down, completely motionless, just comatose. So I wake him up, and we played until 4 a.m.
Yes.
Okay? I went to bed at 5, but He took off pretty much as soon as we finished that session, but right before we finished the session, I looked over, and he had been asleep for so long that his body just relaxed and gave out, and he actually, like, fell, and his head was on the table, but he didn't mean to put it there.
Wait, so did I miss any of the campaign?
No.
I feel like I still remember, like, all of it. I was my body is an out-of-body experience.
Yeah, you were asleep, but you were still conscious somehow. And every now and then I would just go like this.
And I'd get up and I'd be like, oh, shit. Rocks. Magic stone.
And would do something.
Dice, and then I'd pass out.
Yeah, and he would go right back to sleep. You know, we would do his turn, and then he would go right back to fucking sleep. Not intentionally either. It would just happen. So, but we had a pretty badass weekend.
We sure did, you know, and going off of very little sleep, you managed to do it.
Oh, I did it.
Oh yeah, you weren't even that cranky.
I was just cranky on the way down. Once we got there, I wasn't cranky anymore.
On the way down, it was a very quiet trip.
Yeah, I was really tired. I was doing some work on my phone.
Gotcha.
And then obviously my wife doesn't speak to anyone.
Yeah. About anything.
Although
she perked right up once we got there too.
Yes.
Which.
Do better.
Started quoting Chaw.
Started hitting me with insults.
For those who don't know, Tyler, Skylar, Miranda, and I all went and saw Godsmack and Shinedown this weekend.
We did.
And it was a really good time.
I ate some really good popcorn.
Yes. Yeah, you did.
The top layer of it was burnt as fuck, but everything else was delicious.
I had a pulled pork.
Dedication after that one layer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it was a bottomless. It was a bottomless bag of popcorn.
Really?
Much like that bag of popcorn. If you just get past the first season of Breaking Bad, you're.
Do not. Okay, I'm gonna let this one slide.
Because that was a good.
That was a good one. I'm gonna let this one slide, but do not bring Bryan Cranston up again today. I am too sassy for Bryan Cranston. He will literally die from all of the insults that I sling his direction. I will literally drag his lifeless corpse through the mud. So don't.
Skylar says she had a good corn dog.
Yeah, she did eat a corn dog that looked delicious.
I had a hot dog topped with pulled pork, and then they asked me if I wanted cheese, and I said, hell yes, I want cheese, thinking it was going to be shredded cheese. No, they gave me straight up liquid cheddar
nacho cheese, yeah.
Or nacho cheese, yeah, and I'm like, oh, that's different.
Yeah, but that's better.
It was okay. I could have done
fucking nacho cheese,
it completely destroyed any taste of barbecue flavor.
Would you like a hot dog covered in pulled pork and nacho cheese?
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Don't get me wrong, it was good, but it killed any taste of barbecue.
Blaine, you were at a concert.
Put chili
not
on
a fucking gourmet eatery.
But I won't.
You're not supposed to dissect flavor profiles of, like, then fucking event food.
Then why even get it?
Because to eat it for sustenance.
To eat it so you have energy for your mosh pit.
Yes. No, we don't do that.
Oh.
TY don't do that. TY makes fun of the people doing that. TY don't do that.
Your hip will give out.
Turns out Nikki and Carl were there.
Really?
Yeah. For Nikki's birthday. And I'm like, fuck, I wish I would have known that.
Yeah, I would have hung out with him.
Yeah, we could have all hung out. I was like, Tyler, I'm sure Carl would have loved to see Tyler. I haven't seen each other in forever.
Yeah, I have not seen Carl in
Nikki's like,
probably 10 years.
Nikki goes, I have no idea who Tyler is. I'm like, that's okay. Carl does. Jesus knows.
Yeah. But, no, I was actually, I was a little bit weary, because this was my first, Klipsch Ruhoff Home Mortgage, Deer Creek Park Festival Center. Verizon Wireless Center, experience, and we were around a lot of very good, like, very nice people. We had some good conversations. Nobody was drunk falling on me. Mm-hmm. I didn't have to tell anybody that if they bump into me again, I'm going to choke them to death. You know, a lot of the things that I normally say to people.
Not even fight them, just choke them.
No. I totally go past that stage. I just threaten to choke people to death.
Like, just one hand clutch.
So you know how, like, in the movies, like, when you've got the big menacing villain, they grab the hero by the neck, they start choking them, and then they pick them up. No, I can't force choke. Otherwise, I would have force choked you a long time ago. But you know how in the movies, like, they start choking them, and then all at once they just pick them up, and it always pans to their feet coming up off of the
And
floor.
it's like dangling.
And it's dangling.
And then it stops.
So I'm at a disadvantage because I'm shorter than most people, so I can't really just through brute strength grab someone by the throat and pick them up off of the ground, because I would be picking them up above my head. So I would just choke people to death.
You have to strive off your very large hands. It would be like when
I have really small hands.
No. They look large in proportion.
To like my dick or the rest of my body?
Oh no.
We don't have visual.
Oh.
We just lost it.
It's actually really dark.
It was
in
literally
here.
just there.
I know.
Guys, did it just get dark in here? Where'd the lights go? I can't find.
I mean,
Whoa!
it's still showing. Hopefully it comes back.
Stand by, folks.
Yeah.
Stand by.
If you can still hear us, that's awesome. But
Pull it up on your phone.
yeah, I will.
Your fucking webcam that breaks like every other week is probably broken.
Now you're gonna get some nasty
Oh,
echo.
what the hell? This is like, it's not live.
Are you gonna see?
Did we disconnect? You have no Wi-Fi signal looking at your computer monitor.
It usually goes pretty well. It says it's still streaming. I don't know. This is weird. Sorry for all the dead space, guys. They can apparently Holly can see us.
All right, well we're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, we're gonna roll with it.
Because it still says we're live on Facebook. So, yeah. So anyway, no, I had a really, really good first experience at Ruhoff Home Mortgage Center. We didn't really pay attention to the opening act, but I don't think.
Speaking of Ruhoff, however the fuck you say it, on the way down, we got directions. Miranda was navigating. This is funny. I'm not really gonna give her too much shit for it, but she put in Ruhoff Home Mortgage, and it took us to the actual Ruhoff Home Mortgage business, not the music center.
Yeah.
But luckily, there was one in Noblesville.
Right.
So,
yeah, it's not like it took us to Terre Haute.
Yeah, as soon as we get in there, I'm like, this is Noblesville, but like
Town center.
Because she was like, yeah, it should be like right around this corner.
Yeah.
It should be right around this corner. I'm like, yeah, no, I definitely for sure know it's not, because I've been there, and we are literally just coming into town.
Mm-hmm.
But so
yeah. So anyway, yeah, I had a really good first experience. I really enjoyed Shinedown. This was the first time that I had seen Shinedown and Godsmack, both bands that I'd wanted to see for years. Just never had the time because I had to work. And I never really had a good group of people that I wanted to go with. I didn't want just Skylar and I to go to something like that, But we didn't really pay attention to the opening act, and I don't really even remember who it was because
like a storm.
none of us wanted to listen to them.
It was an Evanescence cover band.
Yeah,
They were there like a week or so ago.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset I didn't get to see them.
Honestly, yeah, I would have saw it. Like a Storm's not bad. They're just nothing special. Are
they doing the Breaking Benjamin and Five Finger Death Punch later in the tour?
Oh, maybe.
I think they're doing it later in the tour because I saw a new promotional image where Nothing More is off of the tour, and I think Like a Storm takes their place.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a really good time there. I mean, Shinedown was fantastic.
They put on a really good show.
Now that last time I saw them, I wasn't really into them. Now I'm a little more into them now that I've listened to them more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they put on a fantastic show. And it was really cool because for some of the acoustic songs, the singer and guitarist came out all the way out to the lawn.
Yep.
And
they came out to the secondary stage.
Mm-hmm. And Godsmack put on a hell of a show. They played a lot of newer stuff, which I would have picked some different songs from the newer stuff, but it still wasn't bad.
Right. They're trying to promote their new album.
Yeah, I get that.
And they do have the #1 single in the United States right now, so
yep.
I mean, they want to keep that rolling as long as they can.
Mm-hmm.
One thing, after talking to a couple people that have seen Godsmack in the past, one thing that I was actually really happy they did. So you know how before Godsmack came on stage, they had the big projector screen down with their logo superimposed on it. Normally, at least what Evan told me today was the last couple times that he's seen them there, all of the video they actually put up on that, and then you can't see anything on it because the resolution is so shitty with that like jumbotron. But you know, they picked that up as soon as Godsmack took the stage, and then they had the giant like fucking like 18 to 20 foot wide TV screens up actually behind the band going at the same time. So I thought that was cool. You could actually see a little bit down on stage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the drum battle was badass.
Yeah, that was really sick. I honestly wish they would have played more older stuff. I wanted to hear like songs like Changes and Enemy.
One thing that I was impressed with Godsmack, and I complained about this the first time that I saw Seether because it was the opposite. I was impressed at how close they sound to studio quality.
Oh yeah.
The studio what?
Studio quality. So if a band sounds exactly like they do on an album, more times than not, they're not actually performing.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the way that I look at it. When I saw Seether back in like fucking 05, like it was literally like just a choreographed music video, and I don't think they were actually playing. And then whoever the sound guy was that night was doing a shit job, so they sounded like shit too. But all of the actual vocals and instrumentals sounded like they were being played right off of a CD. So.
Yeah, I've seen them live, and they don't sound anything like they do. I mean, they sound like they do on CD, just live.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. When I saw them in 05, you would not have been able to tell the difference.
That's weird.
So I'm pretty sure they were just performing and not actually playing.
Yeah, that's weird. They don't seem like a band that would do that.
Well, it was still really early in their career.
Yeah.
They were just an opening act at that point. You know, they had just started to get popular.
In 05?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was when Karma and Effect came out with Remedy and all those songs. Truth. Yeah, Godsmack. Fuck. Soliurna, he kicks ass as a frontman.
Yeah, Sully's badass.
They of course did the... Oh no, not Quail Man. They of course did the same shit that they always do with the song or whatever. Once it gets into the bridge breakdown part, all this stuff drops out and he solely just fucks off for like a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I've seen versions of that because this is my 4th time seeing them. I've seen versions of that where they just go into the riff from Walk, and I've seen versions of it where he just does nothing but just hype up the crowd, which is basically what he did this time.
Yeah, at one point, so the sun was still up when Shinedown was on stage. The sun had just went down when Godsmack took the stage. And once it got dark, Sully actually had everybody, as far as the crew, turn all of the lights off in the entire place. I mean, it went completely dark.
Apparently you've been making some hilarious faces.
And he had everyone in the crowd pull out their cell phones and turn their flashlights on. And I watched, almost like the wave. I looked at the front right corner of the lawn, and I watched it just go all the way around to where we were at, and then to the end of the lawn. I just watched it go like the wave. And that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen at a concert. You know, I imagine it was like in the 80s when everybody got their lighters out.
Yeah.
But except, it was like dominoes falling.
But with like millennials.
But with millennials, you know. Because we would burn the place down and we all
Instead
vape
of a
now.
beach ball, people are tossing around an avocado.
Yes.
No, there actually was a beach ball.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, it's actually an avocado.
I watched Miranda actually tackle someone to fight for a beach ball, and she still didn't get it.
She got it.
No, she didn't.
Eventually.
But not that time.
No, during that time where everybody had their cell phone out and, like, Miranda, she was gone.
Yeah, she was trashed.
And she wasn't trashed, but she was gone.
She was trashed.
She was just waving. Everybody was, like, waving their phone back and forth, and she was doing a little more, like,
I watched.
hooking with the, like, and...
I thought she was going to throw it.
Her phone... The flash on it was going directly into the guy next to her's eyes, and
the bald guy.
I kept like stopping her fucking hand every time I got over there, And you can see Skylar's video. You can see it. she pointed that out. I'm like, oh yeah, I had to do that like every time you swung your hand that way. Because and she's like, I was just having fun.
Oh, I'm not dogging her. Don't get me wrong, by any means. We were all having a good time.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
I had a good buzz the entire show, and then as soon as the show was over, I was completely sober.
Mm-hmm.
It was totally fine. And then I took a nap the whole way home.
Did you?
I napped the entire way back.
Yeah, I think I did.
How did you drive and nap at the same time?
I was driving.
He drove.
I napped a little bit on the way.
I know, Skylar told me.
Yeah?
She was awake the whole way, and she's like, Blaine was falling asleep on the way home.
And she
I
didn't
okay,
do anything
No, I had
about
this
it.
conversation. I said, what? And she goes, yeah, Blaine was like nodding off, and like, he wasn't like swerving all over the road, but I could tell he was falling asleep. And I said, you're telling me that the hour and a half ride home, you keyed in on the fact that Blaine was very tired and was falling asleep, putting all of our lives in danger on the interstate, and you fucking sat there with your mouth shut like a dumbass. And she goes, yeah.
I thought everybody was asleep.
No, Skylar was awake. I was fucking out cold.
Miranda was out.
But I said, okay, so what would have happened if he would have fallen asleep and we careened into the barrier and we all died in a fiery, burning metal coffin? And she's like, yeah, that would have been bad. I should have said something. I said, really?
Looking back on it, it would kind of suck if we died.
This is your hindsight right now? Like, really? Oh, my God.
Yeah,
That's my wife, folks.
So I turned off to avoid, going 80 miles an hour on an interstate. I turned off on 52 and went 80 miles an hour down
a
highway, a very empty highway. And once we got closer to Lafayette, it turns into one lane.
Yep.
And that got rough.
Yeah, that is a dead spot of road. There is nothing.
That got rough trying to stay awake with the cones in the middle.
Yeah, imagine driving from basically Minnesota to Denver and you drive through Kansas. The entire state of Kansas is like that.
Yeah.
The entire state.
She says, I wasn't awake the whole time.
Oh, so instead of saying something, you just say, I'm going to take a nap. Hopefully we wake up.
Hopefully.
It's in fate's hands now.
Yeah. Like, Jesus Christ.
If Blaine fell asleep and you all died in a car crash, you weren't meant to live.
Are any of us meant to live?
If we live.
That was a Switchfoot reference.
I was about to start saying
a Sasquatch reference.
Switchfoot.
We were meant to live
for so much more.
So much more.
But we lost ourselves.
In the end, it didn't even matter.
No, it didn't.
So, how blunt should I be with this to Tyler? Should I just drop it on him like a brick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was done talking. I was done with my story.
Territory?
Yeah, I was done with my story, so I was gonna turn it over to you.
How blunt should I be about it?
Just do it.
I fucked a cop.
Nice. Boop. Nice.
Yeah.
How was that?
Pretty good.
Was there handcuffs involved?
No, we were joking about that though, and she was like, yeah, good call. She said, hey, I could bring some cuffs over, and I replied with, am I being detained, in all fucking caps.
Do you have a warrant? Am I being detained?
Ma'am, you can't enter my house.
Yeah.
But
you need a warrant.
So I need to hear how you set this up.
For further encounters, make sure she has a warrant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles.
Did she beat your ass with a baton?
No.
Do you wish she would have?
Yes.
Okay.
Daddy.
But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I met her on Tinder a long time ago, but I never really talked to her. And then she started talking to me. Okay, you remember that, how I was talking to you about that hotel girl? That girl kind of ghosted me, so I was like, whatever. And then this
Back to Tinder we go.
Yeah. And this girl started messaging me, and I'm like, well, might as well. The other girl ghosted me. You only live once.
YOLO, yeah. YOLO swag.
So,
420 blaze it. No 360, no quick scopes.
Nice.
we were just talking, Well, Saturday, I was hanging out with Andrew's house. We were just playing some. We were playing some MMOs, being virgins, and she messaged me.
Is that wait, real quick? Is that more pathetic or less pathetic than playing Dungeons and Dragons Friday night with me?
I don't consider either of them pathetic.
Well,
I consider them pathetic if, like, you're a scrawny, weak male.
So all I have to do to reclaim my virginity is play an MMO.
Yeah.
You have to at least make one legendary.
Okay, well, real quick.
Okay, that's fair.
Let me rephrase my question. What is more virgin-esque? MMO or Dungeons and Dragons?
I would say, like...
Because some pretty high-profile people play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Dungeons and Dragons kind of relapsed, and it's kind of become, like, the cool hipster thing to do nowadays.
But we're not hipsters because we've been doing it for a while.
Yeah. Well, now you can... Yeah. But...
Anyway, back to your story.
Yeah, well...
She messaged you.
She messaged you and be like, hey, what's up? I just got off work. I'm like, nothing much. Just hanging out with my friend Andrew. What about you? And she replied with, wondering why you haven't invited me over. This was after, like, talking to her for, like,
I was going to
day.
say, on the first day. Wow.
No, we talked a little bit before, but it never led to anything on Tinder. So, whatever. But yeah, I was like, oh shit, do you want to come over? She's like, yeah. So, I'm like, okay. So I gave her my address.
She went on a road trip for dick.
So I gave her my address, and she's like, cool, I'll be there. This bitch lived in Kokomo, by the way.
Did you raw dog it? Good. You're finally listening to me.
The condom didn't break, though.
Did? Get better condoms.
Head magnums.
Why?
That's what I was using.
Stop clicking that.
Sorry. I don't know. That's what I've just been using because I felt like they'd be the least likely to break.
No, the ones that fit you correctly and that are meant to not break, that aren't paper thin, are the ones that won't break.
PSA, folks.
Yeah. Don't be dumb. If you got a small dick, don't put on a fucking Magnum condom. I'm not saying Cameron has a small dick, because I don't think he does. I haven't seen it, but I don't think he has a small dick.
He doesn't think he does.
Okay, so I feel like a dad role in Cameron's life, I think, and this is the way that I look at it.
I don't have much of a dad.
So I try and teach him things that, like, no one has sat him down and had these conversations with him, and if they did, he didn't pay attention, and I like to think that he somewhat pays attention to what I'm saying. So
he absorbs your lessons through osmosis.
Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Not all of it can, go through the membrane.
Well, I figure by like the 6th or 7th time of me yelling at him the story that I tried to tell him once and he didn't pay attention, eventually he'll be able to piece it together and be like, hey, you gotta pay your taxes. If you take out a bank loan, you gotta pay that shit. But, yeah, so, good job.
It was, so yeah, that was nice. We ended up having sex, like, probably about 5 times.
Really? In a 24-hour span?
Mm-hmm. One night.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So 5 times. This took up like a 17-minute time period.
She showed up at 12, and
he didn't get it.
Yeah. Talking about how long I would last. It's more. Well, see, it. Yeah, I think in total it was more like 3 minutes.
3 minutes over 24 hours.
Yeah. But we had sex 5 times.
Yeah, that's impressive.
No,
that's a land speed record.
They call me Usain Nutt.
Yeah. That's also a really good episode title.
Usain Nutt.
Oh my god, in the fucking description you could say featuring Usain Nutt and then just put his name in fucking parentheses. Yes! So are you gonna keep seeing this broad?
I've talked to her a little bit today. She might be coming over tonight.
Ooh.
Possibly.
You gonna fix her some stir fry?
That's actually what I did first time. And I washed my hands.
You gonna give her some fucking hot crotch?
Well, I did make her... I'm stuttering really bad. I did make her stir fry. Last time she was over, I did wash my hands.
Good.
Very well.
See, he listened to one of my lessons.
That's not...
Because I explained this...
That's not something I learned from you. That's something I learned from my own experience.
Tell this story.
Yeah, tell it. Tell it, Cameron, because you told me Friday night, and I ripped your ass.
Me and this girl that are on and off sometimes. She came over. We hung out. Well, actually, we went hiking. Then we hung out. I made her stir fry.
She had some swamp bottom, if you know what I'm saying.
That's his go-to, is to make stir fry.
Yeah, I'm really.
That's
into
his
stir
move.
fry lately.
He literally lives off of stir fry.
I know.
That's his fucking move.
But
No Netflix and chill. It's stir fry. It's stir fry and
jalapeno.
Shit your ass out.
But yeah, I made her stir fry, and we started. After we ate, started like making out and shit.
Fooling around. You can
fooling
say
around.
fool. That's what
Yeah.
the adults say. Fooling around.
I started fucking finger blasting her. And,
God! We went
finger blast.
we went from fucking third gear to like Fast and the Furious movie 11th gear.
Full on like Paul Walker and telephone pole.
Oh,
Too soon.
wow. Yeah, I liked Paul Walker.
I like Paul Walker too, or liked Paul Walker. But yeah,
Once he died, I stopped.
I was just
That's fair.
going at it, and it was. Yeah,
What would you say your revolutions per minute were? Like 1100? Were you hitting the rev limiter on this thing? More car references.
It's starting to oscillate.
Yes. Okay. All right. So you're down there flicking the bean, so to speak.
Yeah, got the 2 fingers in there. Got to some like
Oh,
rubbing up on
whoa.
the bean.
All right.
That's something I've learned from porn.
All right.
And they say you can't learn from pornography, that it's unrealistic.
Right.
It is unrealistic, but there's some.
Oh,
you
no.
gotta watch the amateur stuff. That's where you learn.
There's some
been-
awful shit in
Yeah,
there,
there's some good technique in there. But
Yeah.
anyway.
It's all about technique. The power will come later.
Right. So what happens next? I mean, you're.
I
hitting-
forgot to wash my hands after cutting jalapenos, so her crotch lit on fire like she.
It just spontaneously combusted.
Yeah, there's flames spitting out. It was awful.
Was it kind of like the Deepwater Horizon oil explosion? Was there like fluid coming out that was literally catching on fire like a flamethrower?
Did Mark Wahlberg dive down?
Yes. Did Mark Wahlberg come in to save the day?
You ever watch the movie? I can't remember what. I think it's called Core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The core.
Yeah, the giant fucking metal like drill train thing that was going to. That was my dick.
Okay.
Nate
That's
Phillips says hollow pussy.
Ah, see what he did there?
I like it.
It's like jalapeno and pussy.
It's another
Anyway.
shirt idea.
But yeah,
It's
Scroll
just-
Jack.
It's just a fucking jalapeno with a vagina. That's
If
got
we-
like fire for pubes.
If we ever get any
she
actual,
is a redhead.
if we ever get any actual
Sponsorship
Scroll
or
Jack
recognitions.
Scroll Jack submissions, can for those
I'm still
watching,
waiting for my painting. You.
we're
fuck.
we're still doing the Scroll Jack contest. So we're adding to the contest now. All submissions need to have Scroll Jack eating a jalapeno.
I'm not gonna make that addendum because we don't really have a closing date on this contest.
Just do it.
So just send us your stuff.
Just send us things.
Send us stuff. No dick pics though,
Except for
That's my
Scroll
job.
Jack.
except for Scroll Jack.
Scroll Jack's dick is allowed.
It's
So-
on
so-
his monitor.
So what happened next? We got a hoo ha on fire. You got
I didn't. Well,
there's an oil slick.
She did not tell me about it. She's just because knowing
She's
her.
just trooping.
Yeah, she is kind of a trooper. She doesn't like to. She likes to feel tough.
So
She told me she did almost cry though.
so the hoo ha's on fire,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
then
had no idea.
and then you go and you penetrate. Is this what
Well,
you're telling me?
She okay. I went to the bathroom. She told me, "Hey, you should go wash your hands." And she told me about the jalapeno thing. I'm like, "Oh, are you okay?" She's like, "No, I'm fine." So I go wash my hands, and we go to my bedroom and stuff.
Oh, so this wasn't in your bedroom.
No, we started on the couch, but
Okay,
my
in your
roommate's
living room.
girlfriend was home, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be porking this girl on her couch when she's
I would.
she's one wall away. It's about the respect.
Keep talking.
Yeah, we go back in. I start making out with her. My hands are back down there, but this time it literally feels like a little fucking hand warmer.
You can feel the heat.
Yeah, it's radiating. and I could barely fit both my fingers in there. It was like inflamed
Swollen.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
Looked like a firecracker went off between two pieces of bologna.
But yeah, we started going at it, and then that's when she.
Did you dump some milk on it? You didn't.
Oh, I thought you were
you didn't
giving
think-
like an innuendo, like.
Well, that, but
Oh.
like that was a twofer.
Yeah.
Like-
I did joke saying like, "Hey, I have a turkey baster and some milk." She did not find it funny.
I wouldn't imagine her
So
her,
not funny. She just
her
stopped
hoo-ha was on
talking,
fire.
But yeah, she.
She ghosted you.
No, she's talking to me again.
Oh. All right. But she temporarily ghosted you because you lit her pink parts on fire.
Mm-hmm. And
Flaming pink parts.
yeah, she immediately wanted to go home. She thought it was funny. Even she said if she didn't think it was so funny, she would be very pissed at me.
Well, I don't blame her because when you told me this Friday night, what was my first response to you?
I don't remember.
You're a fucking dumbass.
Yeah,
That was my first response.
that's usually always your response.
Yeah, you're
So,
not.
yeah,
You're not
it's
wrong.
Pretty generic
Consistent.
response.
I'm kind of like a young, fat Red Foreman
Yes.
with a beard.
Yes. Dumbass.
Dumbass. But so yeah. Poor girl.
Holly says, "Poor girl."
Thoughts and prayers her way, Holly. Make a Facebook status. Maybe do like a GoFundMe campaign. Send some thoughts and prayers her way.
Let's get this hoo-ha, who not hot. I tried.
You really tried.
I really
And
tried.
it was
there.
really okay. Real quick, bend your shoulder down for me here, like bend it down, like okay. So my good man Blaine here has a big fiery bird on his arm, but it's blue flame, so it's hotter than red flame. Okay, that's the dumb version of saying it. Was it that hot? Was it starting to like spark and like ignite the oxygen in the air?
Her,
Was there that much heat?
my pubes were singed.
Okay, that's fair.
My-
I'm
oh,
done. I'm done making fun
I
of the
pulled my
situation.
dick out and it looked like a nicely cooked brat.
That like Panda cooks them, like where they explode a little bit.
Yeah,
it had
because they
been
put
cooked.
them in the microwave.
It had been cooked just a little bit too long. There's some juice starting to seep out the sides of it.
Yeah,
That's
my-
not where juice is supposed to come from. Mm.
But yeah, back to this cop though.
Yeah, I want to hear more about this.
Yeah, we met up and stuff. We basically I made her stir fry.
And you washed your hands like a good boy.
We did go to Payless together to like pick out ingredients. Normally I'll put all my vegetables together, all my peppers and stuff, and put them in as jalapenos. So it's like
Hidden.
99 cents.
Oh, gotcha. Thieving.
Yeah, burglary.
Yeah, so like when I go to like Target especially, I always line up a lot of like 12 packs of pop on the bottom row
Mm-hmm.
of the cart, and then I fill the cart up with shit, and then I push it right up against the thing, put all my groceries on the thing. They don't ever see them.
Remember, if you go to the self-checkout, or the best part about shoplifting is if it just has the normal barcode, it won't set off the alarm. It has to have one of those little boxes.
Right.
So don't ever worry about those alarms going off. You're good. If no one's seeing you, book it.
Gotcha. I've also done it with water softener salt. I've accidentally thieved water softener salt.
Fuck, now I was off topic. But yeah, I paid for everything individually because I'm like, man, is this girl gonna kill me if I burgle her? But no, she's actually really chill.
And she's actually a police officer.
Okay, apparently how it works is she's like 19, almost 20 right now. She can't have her own squad car yet because you have to be like 21 to do that.
Mhm,
But
correct.
I guess she's like training or something.
Okay.
But I guess she goes all around Indiana. so she's not confined to like one spot when on her duty. She doesn't go that far away. She doesn't go all the way south, but like before she came over to my house, she was in Indy all day and stuff. So
Gotcha.
There's that. But yeah, she. Also, another big detail is she's as tall as me, and she's also kind of big. Not big as in fat, but big as in she could probably kick my ass.
Size doesn't matter in that regard at all. Literally
Yeah.
none. But I appreciate the sentiment.
Wait, what do you mean?
How big someone is does not relate to how well they can kick someone else's ass.
The
at all.
Mountain versus Conor McGregor.
Yeah, Conor's gonna win.
The Mountain could grab his head though, and that would be it.
No, because Conor moves so much faster than the Mountain. The Mountain is a power lifter, not a fighter. So it doesn't.
We need to make this happen one day. I feel like the
Right.
Mountain could take him on. Because he did grab him. He did grab him in that video.
He took down the Viper, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
that's
a
fictional.
TV
I
show.
get it.
I just lost. Both of you just lost me just now
It was
with
really-
this conversation track.
It was a really cool moment.
It was not a cool moment
I was
because you
pissed.
wanted the Viper to live.
Yeah, because he's a badass.
Yeah, he was a badass because he's dead. He got his fucking eyes gouged out, and I'm not even caught up on Game of Thrones, and I know that.
Spoiler alert,
Fuck
folks.
all the spoiler alerts. I am literally not caught up.
Do it.
I don't have time. So what's next? We're moving on. I'm proud of you for getting your dick wet. Proud of you for lighting somebody's hoo-ha on fire.
I'm still we're still on the cop story though.
All right, go ahead.
Keep going.
Let's get through it.
But yeah, we made the stir fry and stuff, and we were eating it. I also bought stuff to make smoothies because
Whoa.
bitches love smoothies.
Little fucking after rendezvous snack.
Yeah, actually.
Mm.
So
It could also be used to cool a flaming hoo-ha if necessary. Yes. And
It boils up
that
in a-
event would create like a sauna, so it could be like a 3-part thing.
it would disintegrate the fruit particles and cause it to an aroma.
Ooh, it's like an aromatic sauna.
Yeah,
I like the direction we're taking this.
yeah. But yeah,
So you get some stuff for some smoothies. You get done eating dinner, then what?
well we went home. We just talked normally, just hung out while I was cooking stir fry. I showed her. I flipped the stuff. I only dropped like one piece of meat, and my cat like swiped it up. Like it was like
Your
and it
roommate's
was
cat.
gone. Yeah, my roommate's cat.
Your roommate's dwarf cat that's constantly trying to have sex with things.
It also fuck, I keep stuttering. We have another cat too.
Oh, you have another cat now.
Yeah, but I do actually like this other cat.
Okay,
a lot.
that's fair.
Well, I like both of them a lot now. Luna's kind of calmed down a bit.
So you're hanging out, you're cooking some stir fry.
Yeah.
You only drop one piece of meat.
The new little cat, swipes it instantly, so I'm
Okay.
not worried about cleaning.
What
it
happened to
up.
your raccoon?
Oh yeah, my raccoon. Do you remember did I tell you about my raccoon?
I watched the Snapchat video when you were fucked up trying to fuck a raccoon.
He was so fucked up.
I was trying. Just clarification. I do not condone bestiality.
You were legitimately trying to have coitus with this raccoon.
I was throwing.
But we're gonna
meat
move
at
on
it.
from the raccoon.
I was throwing meat at
Wait,
him.
that doesn't help
Yeah,
my situation.
we're gonna move on from the raccoon back to the cop story.
What was this, like Far Cry Primal, where you just throw the meat and try to pet it?
That's literally my
Wait, pet what?
the
Saber tooth.
See what I'm getting at there?
Yeah.
Pet the raccoon or pet the snake?
But
Go
yeah,
on.
we were eating stir fry. I was like, hey, you want to watch a movie? She's like, what do you got? Well, classic me. I pop in.
Sharknado.
No.
Okay.
Swiss Army Man.
Oh,
Funny enough.
nice.
I have had sex while Swiss Army Man. I've had sex with 3 people now with Swiss Army Man.
Would you say that's your favorite movie of all time?
It's up there.
He starts saying no.
I don't think it is my favorite movie, but it's definitely up there.
It's getting you laid, so it's all. I mean, it's got to be your favorite.
Yeah, it's definitely a good mood setter, especially the part where his dick is like, it's turning into a satellite or a compass.
Okay.
I lost my virginity to I Love You, Beth Cooper.
I lost my virginity to Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Way better.
Yeah.
Hands
way
down,
better.
way better.
Apollo 13 was in the background while I was laying pipe for the first time, so...
Epic.
Is that the one we watched at your house?
No,
Okay,
that's Apollo 18.
So my losing my virginity is just complete garbage now.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
Tom Hanks was in the background of mine.
And Kevin Bacon.
And Kevin Bacon. And he had fucking
fucking Ace Ventura,
Pet Detective.
which is awesome in its own right.
All right.
I'm garbage.
Yeah, you suck. You
Just
were
complete
literally
garbage.
you were literally trying to figure out how to lay pipe to one of the worst movies of all time.
I wasn't trying to figure it out. I knew how. I just hadn't done it yet.
Yeah, you were trying to figure it out.
I remember it was very vivid because I was literally watching it while sticking it in with her because her bed was like this and her TV's right in front of her and she was laying down and I was like going in from the back.
That's all I have to say about that.
But back again to the cop.
Okay,
were
we
watching-
might get to the end of the story in 2.5 hours.
Yeah. We were watching Swiss Army Man. It was good. We got about halfway through to where they started, where he started having like, where you could like chop wood and stuff, and they're having that party with all the trash.
Okay.
And that's when like we were cuddling at that point.
Oh, a little snug.
Yeah, we were just cuddling normally. I was holding her hand. Well, me being me. Well, if I'm spooning a girl, like I'm going
You
to get
told
a booner.
the way you said it to
A
me was
booner? He said booner.
the way you told me was me, like, you know, all guys.
Accent.
Oh, you want me to do the Cameron accent? Well, Cameron's here.
Yes. Right in front of him. Look into his eyes when you do it.
He said, you know, me being a guy, I got a boner.
But he said booner.
I get to booner.
I like how you
Get to
took
booner.
Cameron's speech impediment and threw a little bit of Canadian in there too.
Oh, did I?
You did there,
Oh,
pal.
boy.
But anyway, so you're
Oh,
spooning. You've got a booner.
Yeah, and she, like, cause of how I have my dick, my boner's always going up towards the waistline. And what are the comments like?
Houston, we have a problem. Tyler, stir the tanks.
But yeah, it's going up, and she
You've
has
got it tucked into your waistband. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I have a shirt over it. She takes her ass and fucking just grinds it on that, and I was like, ooh. And she looks back.
This is
and
about to be a sticky situation.
And she looks back and she smiled a bit, and she was holding that hand. She took it and like had me place it on her thigh. At that point, I knew like, oh,
You were getting it in.
yeah. And then like I was just rubbing her thigh and shit, and then fucking playing with her. She had some thin panties on. She knew she was getting dick tonight.
All right.
So I play around a little bit, like I grabbed a waistband, pull it, and
Yeah, you don't have to go into that much detail. I
don't need to make a novel out of it.
No, this time.
Okay, I started fucking.
The listeners do not want another 50 Shades of Cameron because that was rough.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so.
It was also 45 minutes of a story
Mhm.
that could have been 12 minutes.
Maybe 2.
Yeah. I don't know. She has.
Are you
some-
rubbing your fucking
No,
balls and shit
No,
right now?
I'm emulating what I did to her.
You don't need to do that.
Nate
I can do
says
it to
all
you.
the details. Yes, we do. The people, or the Pod Daddy has spoken.
Yeah, but this is our show.
Podmaster Daddy.
Okay, I did
Daddy
that
Master.
playing with her waistband. Then I did the thing where I grabbed the front of her panties and pull it up. So her.
Why
fucking-
would you do that?
I don't know. I just do it.
Apparently she was into it.
What?
She was fine with
You
it.
gave her a front wedgie?
Kind of.
Why? Who the
I've never-
fuck does
I've
that?
never had a girl complain about that.
It's
All right.
It's kind of hot.
All right, no, it's not.
Yes.
No,
I've done it. I've done it to Miranda.
that's
Tyler
not
over
attractive.
Here, Tyler over here having missionary sex through a blanket.
Just my dick through the little hole in my boxers.
Yeah. You can't
All
make
right.
eye contact with her. or
No,
else
no, no.
God
It's
will
in the
be
dark.
ashamed.
It's in the dark. All right, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to call Miranda in here right now. I want you to put your mic down, and I want her to reach into your pants and grab the front side of your boxers and just fucking jerk them
No,
with
it's
all
not.
of her strength and might.
Different.
Straight up. It's not any
I don't
different at
fucking
all.
Different.
I don't
have a
fucking
vagina.
jerk it up like I'm fucking choking Loki.
Ooh.
Vaginas are different than dicks, man.
It doesn't fucking
Hey!
matter.
I didn't pull it up like I'm trying to lift her off to bed.
Micah says you're hungry.
I just lifted
Explains
it.
a lot, Micah.
He's not wrong.
It was just a little wedgie, and I fucking go back and forth with it, and then
Just use your fucking hand.
Yeah, but
Wait, I'm
chicks
getting
like
to
it.
that.
Chicks like when you use other things.
Yeah, I'm getting to the hand part.
It's called being hot and sexy.
Oh my fucking god.
She liked it, Tyler, okay? That's all that matters in the end. Me, I could just...
Alright, so real quick, what if everything was great until you got to that point and you did that and she looked at you and went, what the fuck are you doing? And then got up and left. How would you feel at that moment right then?
I'd be like, wow, that kind of sucked. Let me hit up the next girl on Tinder.
Okay, but
I won't do that
but
again.
say this one was literally at the end of your rope. This is your last opportunity. This is bottom of the
As
barrel.
long as there's women, there is opportunity.
What if your dick was gonna fall off in the next 24 hours?
If my dick fall off, I don't know. It would suck.
Not.
Nate says it's a texture thing.
Oh my god. Increase your mouth game. Have coitus.
You shouldn't have to only rely on your mouth game. You should be able to do everything.
That's not everything. That's something that's additional.
Yeah, it's additional.
Okay, I
It's
want
part
you.
of
I
It
want.
everything.
ain't let me get to the story.
I want you to rub that trash can on some girl's hoo-ha and make that hot and sexy.
Oh, I'll do it.
Run your pussy on that trash.
Yeah,
baby.
I want you to make that happen.
Leave a fucking snail trail on it, bitch.
Yeah, that's fucking not attractive. It's fucking weird.
That's a
Hey,
matter of
weird.
perspective.
Weird is what makes the world go round.
No, it's not.
This is coming from a guy who also claims hand jobs aren't fun.
They aren't.
Fuck you, Cameron.
Give me a fucking hard one.
Wait.
Yeah. Suck it.
Nate says, "Bruh, mouth game is on lock. Trust, but the bonus is different feelings for them."
Okay, I'm an
It's
adult.
more intimate.
I'm an adult. I'm a parent. I want to have sex and then I want to take a nap. And I probably want a sandwich.
He's so old.
Either during or before or after. At some point, I want a sandwich.
Maybe have it hanging over you like you're trying to get it.
Yes, like someone's got like a wooden stick
The
with a sandwich on a string, like to give me incentive enough to procreate. That whole dialogue, for me just now is just for Micah.
But no,
Because apparently food is the only thing in life that motivates me.
But yeah, I mean, we got past that part, and I was just like fucking rubbing down there.
You don't have to rub it. You can just tell me.
Okay, I was rubbing down. It's really I have a very, I don't know. I just have to act shit out.
Okay, stick your thumb in your ass for me.
I won't do that. I
Alright.
won't go that far.
Alright, then I don't believe anything you're saying.
Okay, but yeah, I was rubbing
My
her
man.
down. I was rubbing her down, and she had some really fucking plump, fucking snatch lips.
Some labia. The labia majora was very prominent.
Mm-hmm. It was.
See what I did there?
Yeah. You used
It's
words.
fucking thick. But yeah,
Was that intimidating for you?
the intimidating part was she's as tall as me.
Okay. I've been there, my man. I've been there. Sometimes it really do be like that.
Yeah. But, yeah, I was just fucking giving her the
Yes.
finger blast. I moved on from these two to just these two.
Oh.
The Spider-Man.
Okay.
And-
I've never quite understood that.
The Spider-Man?
Like,
He
no,
shoots
like
webs.
just get the engine started and then get your business done.
I like to enjoy my sex, not
Yeah,
just get
I'm
done
a fan
over.
with that.
Yeah, but like there's so much more enjoyable things than fucking finger banging somebody. Like
Her reaction while you're finger banging.
Yeah, you
but
want me to
you're
tell
gonna
you?
get more
Wait,
reaction with your mouth than you are with your fingers. I mean, that's a general statement that 99% of people are gonna agree with.
Let me keep talking though. I haven't.
Then do it.
You guys keep interrupting me.
Like you saying the last time every 3 words. We're moving through this together, okay?
So
We're
yeah,
making the story interesting
I was finger
via commentary.
I was finger blasting her, then the fucking panties come off her leg, and
this isn't in the living room.
my
Okay.
bedroom.
All right.
She's wearing a dress though.
Very convenient. Yeah, she did that on purpose.
The dress stayed on most of the time.
That's all right. I'm a fan of that myself.
But yeah, she
Quick access, more time for sandwiches.
I was going at it really fucking hard.
You were picking her up. Is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I'm no longer cuddling. I'm between her legs, like I'm fuck.
You're standing over her, like.
No, I'm not standing. I'm like I don't know, halfway laying on the bed. Like I'm like this. I have my fucking hand pressed down right here on like right this part, her pelvic area, because girls like that for some reason.
Pubic area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep winking and doing that all show just to make everybody uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I started getting some fucking tongue action on that clit.
Did you have some fava beans and a nice bottle of Chianti afterwards?
No.
He doesn't get that reference either.
But yeah,
Millennials.
but she started like fucking. What was it? Who was it that said like, I was in.
Did you tell Tiffany this story?
No, I was.
Please do.
Basically, it got to the point where her legs were like this.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I felt like I was doing good. So, but
Brandon thought you were showing off for the new girl.
oh,
you got a new girl.
Yeah, we got a new girl. Mike's volume went up 15 decibels as soon as both her and the new guy showed up.
Oh, a new guy too.
He's Sealer 1. But
Mike's interested in him.
Mike immediately got like
There's food being made.
3.5 times more obnoxious.
Yeah.
As he does when anybody new is around.
Right. Anyway.
but yeah, I was going
So
at
you were
it.
being
Her-
put in a vice,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. It was a fucking. She was doing the stanky leg,
Okay.
or she was cranking out that Soldier Boy.
All right.
But
Jennifer says, "Why does it always come to this when Cameron's on the show?"
It's just that
that's
sometimes.
the only
Hold on,
interesting thing.
hold on.
about life.
Sometimes it really do be like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it do.
Sometimes it don't, but really it do.
So real quick. The other night, Cameron and I were having a nice conversation, and he stopped what he was doing, and for this is maybe like one of the 3 times that I've seen him do this. He got very serious, but it was like a happy serious, like almost a dad type look. He looked at me and he goes, "I'm really glad that that's how I made my mark on your life." And that's not how he worded it because it was like slightly more Down syndrome, but I'm going to say it so everyone else can understand. That's how I made my mark on your life, because sometimes it really do be like that. And then we high-fived.
Fuck yeah.
Which his high fives have gotten insanely intense.
I know, and I've developed a technique so my hand doesn't disintegrate.
Like, he high fived me, both of us wearing gloves, and it still almost destroyed my hand.
Mhm.
Because he's been in Sean's cult.
Remember when I was yelling at him for high-fiving really hard one day?
Yeah.
I warned you. You didn't heed my warning. Anyway, so you're doing really good. You think you're doing really good.
Yeah, and then
Panties are off.
there's
Fucking dress is flying everywhere. There's a strong wind.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say it's like the airbender, like the fucking orb of
Yes.
air.
Yeah.
Or I'm going fucking Kamehameha inside of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can keep going.
But but then she starts taking her hands and like keeps trying to push my hand away, and eventually like I stop. I'm like, "Hey, are you not enjoying this?" And she said, "No, I'm really enjoying it. I'm just a fighter." And
And then you're just like, oh.
I'm like, man, this really shouldn't have turned me on, but it does.
All right.
So that
Why
was.
is your neck all red?
Is it red?
Yeah, it looks like you have smallpox.
I probably have smallpox.
All right. So you're getting more into it.
Yeah.
The fires have been ignited in your belly.
So yeah, eventually I think she reached like a point. She like those fucking deep hard breaths, and then just fucking kind of lays there limp.
And that's when you took her.
That's when I'm like, fucking pull my pants down. It was good. I made sure to put a condom on
Thank you.
and just started.
What would you say your thrust repetitions were, like 3 beats a minute? Were you going like soft and sensual?
Nah, it's
or were
like
you jackhammering that shit? Were you
imagine
trying
like
to knock the bottom out of it?
it's like a turtle.
Hold on real quick. Play the turtle video. Play the turtle sex video for the live stream.
You guys, keep going.
Okay, no, I was absolutely destroying it.
Okay. You were literally trying to stomp a mud hole in her ass.
I was literally, I didn't know if I was gonna push her.
Yes. Yep, that one.
I'm having deja vu right now.
This is Cameron and his lady friend.
Have you seen nasty turtle penises?
No, I don't want to see
They look
turtle
like
cock.
plungers. They look like plungers.
Look at its throat! Look at its throat!
Its throat looks like a little alien.
Look at this turtle's face. Just like...
Jesus. And I'm second wind. Oh my God.
That's one disgusting fruit.
He's slowing down a little bit.
Rather
Look at his body. Look how much oxygen he has to bring into his lungs to get this done.
Would you rather have like an inner mouth like an alien?
Remember you're talking about like the fucking octopus beak pussy? That's what its throat kind of what I imagine.
Yes. Alrighty then.
Very intimate turtle love.
Okay, so you're doing that to this young lass. Is that how you finish it out? Going.
I'm like,
Oh, so you're a grunter.
no, I don't. Usually, if they start moaning, I'll do it so they don't feel awkward.
Nope. I don't believe a man should make any sound at all. Should be completely silent. You should be stoic. You should be a statue. That's land pipe.
Yeah, you gotta let them know you're into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that you're still thrusting means you're into it. Because if you weren't into it, you would stop.
Your limp would fall
Yeah.
fall flat.
Your limp would fall dick.
Okay, but yeah, I'm fucking. It's like a rabbit. Like I'm going hard at it. I'm slamming down. Like
You're literally putting your hips into it.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I also have
And
like
because she's as tall as you, you're intimidated, so you're putting extra force behind your blows. Because there's a possibility, like a black widow spider, that
She'll
once
eat
you
me.
finish, she's gonna kill you and eat you. So you're trying to do as much damage as you can.
yeah.
Okay, I'm with you.
No, it's to the point where like it gets really brutal. Basically, because of my futon, it has these things. I'll prop my fucking feet on these as like extra.
Oh.
Yeah, as extra
Leverage.
anchorage to keep me anchored from
Okay.
flying.
Okay.
From flying out.
All right.
I don't know where I was going from it, but yeah, leverage is what I meant to say.
Some downforce.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I also had it so she had her legs lifted up because she's so tall. Her legs like could go up to here. I had her legs like up, and I had my arms wrapped around them, going on her back.
Okay.
And then her arms are kind of one of them's on my back, just literally raking my back. Like I told her,
Like a velociraptor.
I told her that was really hot, and then she literally dug her nails so deep that I was like, man, this kind of hurts a lot.
Yeah, been there, my man.
And she had the other one like almost on my ass cheek. So
No. That's not a place I want sharp fucking Wolverine claws. Nowhere near my ass. Keep them
It's
away.
nice to get a nice ass scratching.
yeah.
I'll scratch my own ass. Like my wallet. Or that trash can. Or
Mhm.
your hat.
Also, another detail that I forgot to add earlier, I always have these blue like Christmas lights in my room, and the room is like blue, completely blue. And they light up.
Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
Yeah, dabba dee dabba die.
Okay.
And it's a really good mood setting light, so I could see everything. It's just a nice.
So the color of sadness is like, that's what really gets you in the mood.
Yeah, The room looks like that color on that backpack.
Okay.
Everything. Like, her face looks like that. But yeah, I could see her, and she's like...
So it's like you're fucking one of the Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm eating someone that ate, like, Willy Wonka's one
Did
taffy.
you ever put on, like, the blue, like, like the fucking, what's that suit called?
Soup?
Suit! With a T.
Fursuit?
No! The fucking, morph suit. You ever put on a blue morph suit so you blend in, like, Predator style with the rest of the room and you just pounce on her when she can't find you?
Actually, funny thing, a lot of
Blaine would do something like that, based on the look that's in his eye right now.
A lot of my friends have morph suits, so I do have access to a morph suit.
One that's gonna fit you?
Yes.
Okay.
I have friends that are bigger than
I'm not saying that you're fat. I'm saying that you are just a large man. And, like, I just imagine you trying to put a morph suit on, and, like, it fits...
It would be like Nick Torres.
It fits... No. I'm saying it fits your body, but when you go to, like, put it over your head, the spandex stretches so thin because you're so long that it just rips in half.
It turns into a band.
So then you have, like, a fucking morph suit with a belly shirt.
That'd be funny, actually.
You know,
or the Na'vi from Avatar.
You know, Nick Torres created this show.
Heck yeah.
We are his legacy.
We are his legacy.
Well, you are.
He birthed this show, and then
out his
I took it.
They cut it out.
And then I made it.
I took it for myself. And I brought this guy on.
And then I made it.
He made it better.
Do better.
I don't even
Anyway,
remember what we were talking about.
blue mood lighting.
Oh yeah, I was watching her face. She was like full on, like eyes closed, biting on her lip and stuff.
Yeah.
That makes me.
Oh yeah, that gets you for sure. Please don't touch your dick in this room.
I'm touching the.
Yeah, please don't do that.
I can feel.
I like how you're using the mic stand to hide your dick. It's in your waistband right now.
Yeah. Wait, no.
Your dick is not in your asshole.
It's not in my asshole.
Let's keep the story rolling. See, now you've got me stuttering.
Yeah. It's really bad.
I know. I have a speech impediment.
Okay, so my lisp is contagious.
I know Joe did it for like a half an hour.
Oh my god, yeah. I've caught the accent. So you got the blue mood lighting going. Mm-hmm. You're fucking just railing.
It was fucking good. Whew.
Oh my word.
I think I lasted probably between like 20 to 30 minutes.
That's a good number for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything more than 30 minutes is just a waste of time.
But yeah.
There's no reason you need to have sex for more than 30 minutes. Ever.
But yeah,
We're work in the morning.
I got bills to pay.
There's fucking taxes.
The dog needs to go out.
The fucking oranges aren't going to squeeze themselves for the orange juice. You know? That's how I keep my grip strength up. Squeeze them with my bare hands. Not jacking off, folks. Squeezing oranges. Anyway, so you climax, and this is just bliss for you.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm desensitized to sex. Nah, not fucking.
I was getting ready to say, like, you
so much sex.
I'm
you just fucking hype this up for like
I don't
an
even
hour.
Feel it. I do it just as a charity to the women.
I'm a giver. I'm a giver.
I'm fucking with you. I'm like.
My favorite part is when you go. And then your grunt, like, because obviously there's always got to be at least one grunt during climax, and then it just trails off, but you're still grunting. It's like when Peter Griffin's holding his knee and he's going, but it keeps going. You got to draw that syllable out.
I forgot another really big detail. She really likes having me choke her, but not like light choking. She wants me to almost
put a belt around her neck.
Almost passing
hang
her
her from the ceiling.
It was to the point where I'm like, hey, if you're losing consciousness, tap my hand.
Are you gonna get a sex swing?
Wing?
Sex swing.
That would be hot. I would tie it to a ceiling fan so she's fucking spinning around.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. It's also not load bearing, so it's the ceiling fan would fall
It was
down.
a joke.
I know. But like everything else in your life, I'm shitting on it.
Mm-hmm. No, I have that gap above my window that I can tie a swing onto. I can make out of a fucking paracord. Fuck yeah.
You could just buy one.
I think it would be a lot more ratchet to have a paracord sex swing.
I like how you used the word ratchet.
Yeah, paracord and bungee cord. Like shitty bungee cords from Walmart.
The kind that you use to like strap shit down to the truck.
Yes.
Yes.
With like the hooks.
Yes.
Or...
That's how you attach her to it. You actually dig those hooks into her skin.
Oof.
Hang her like a side of beef.
But yeah,
I just triggered Blaine. He is very aroused right now.
But yeah, she really liked having me choke her, so that was the thing that was going on a lot.
Okay.
And I would also play with her boob with my other hand. Don't want to keep it like sitting there.
Did she ever ask you to punch her in the face?
No.
Good. Because that's weird as fuck.
I've had that.
Yeah, I have too, and it's weird as fuck.
Yeah, I refused.
I refuse!
Knocked her teeth out.
I fucking dropped an elbow on the bridge of her nose.
The people's elbow. Yeah. Knock her out.
One day, she used to get lots of nosebleeds. And then she just died. Oops.
But yeah, we were finally done. We was kind of laid there and made out for a bit, and I'm like, man, I have an appetite. You want those smoothies now? She's like, yeah.
Did you clean up, or did you just lay there all messed?
Like
a baby,
I
like
laid-
an infant that had shit itself. You just laid there in your own filth.
because of the boomerang, I've made a habit of laying towels down because she's a sloppy person.
Okay.
So I have that covered. I have a towel. I have 3 towels. That I
Do you ever wash them?
Yes.
Thank you.
I wash them in their own separate load
Ooh.
because I don't want my
Load?
clothes.
You don't want your load mixed in with the rest of your load?
Yeah.
See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Good job.
I also I don't know why I do this, but I definitely.
Are you gonna try and shove an orange inside of her?
What's with you and oranges tonight?
I don't know, it's just a thing.
Just the theme. Okay.
Also, this is really funny, but like I took off the condom, I tied it up, and I put it on the floor because I didn't know what to do with it. I throw them away eventually, but
Don't flush them down.
You know what
the
I
toilet.
used to do with them? So back when I used to work at Monocle's, I would always bring home like a to-go cup of like cherry Coke.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
I'm disgusted with you right now.
Why?
You're gonna put them in a fucking to-go
It'd
cup.
be empty.
It doesn't matter. Then you just save it.
No, I'd throw it away.
Like
the
immediately,
Pringles
like
cup.
it's only got
normally-
one rubber in it.
Huh?
It's only got one rubber in it. You throw it
Yeah.
away. Okay.
Like
I thought you were
normally
saying
they're
like
just-
you kept it next to your bed and
No.
that was your condom trash can.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, I just had
No, like-
flashbacks of the Pringles can and I got kind of triggered.
Oh god, no, like there'd just be like a fucking Monocle's cup just sitting on top of the trash can, and I'd be like, yeah, because it would hide the scent.
Kind of.
Yeah, after a while. It'd
I mean,
probably
just
bad.
wrap them in
But I
toilet
always-
paper and
I
throw
always
them in the
empty my
trash,
shit.
and then take your trash out the next day.
I never thought about toilet paper.
Yeah.
But I definitely tied them up. That was
Yeah, I don't waste my time. I also don't want to.
that's key.
I also don't want to cover my hands in condom lube. So.
That shit's usually gone by the time I'm done with it.
It's just ashy.
Yes.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
Oh.
That,
Might have
that-
eczema.
you shouldn't have lack of condom lube left after you're done with coitus.
Well, you know.
I mean, because it's literally like latex is a lubricating. It's a self-lubricating thing anyway. So.
But anyways, I threw it on the ground, like whatever.
And your cat ate it.
No. But I did open my door. My cats always like to run into my room. So, oh my god, that triggers me. That was one of the worst times ever with sex.
Yeah, I could. Oh. When you fucked that cat?
No, did I not tell you when?
No,
at
you told me.
times?
You told me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
Okay.
Like you fucked that cat.
And a raccoon.
Yes.
I have a real problem.
I have a problem, guys.
Where's Rocky?
He's in the next room, probably shitting on something.
But anyways, yeah, I tossed on the floor. I go make smoothies, and I was just gonna go take a piss.
Well, you gotta have that after coitus piss, which is painful
It's a
most of
must.
the time.
I've never experienced pain.
I've never either.
Yeah, that's weird.
You wow.
I think it's just you, man.
It's kind of like pissing out a syrup because there's still a lot of like cum, like that's in my piss hole.
That's what I'm saying. Like that
It's
can
never
be
hurt.
that can be slightly painful.
Oh. Maybe you're like Hank Hill with a
No,
tiny
no, no.
penis, bro.
It's common. It's literally a common thing.
Okay.
Look it up. Do your own research.
I wouldn't say it's painful. It is an intense feeling.
Okay, let me rephrase.
It's not painful.
Uncomfortable.
I wouldn't even go as far as uncomfortable. It's just intense.
My pee just has more weight. But anyways, so right as I open up the door, not Luna, not the
Fresh cat.
Yeah, the little kitten that
Fresh
we got.
cat.
His name is Ricky, by the way, from Trailer Park Boys.
Fresh cat.
He runs into my room and he starts like.
Wait, are you assuming his gender?
He has a pee-pee.
That doesn't-
Animals don't have a consciousness. They haven't.
You don't know that. Now you're assuming his fucking mental cognitive ability. You are a fucking bigoted monster.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so
Speaking
cat.
of
Hold on.
bigoted,
So cat runs in.
It fucking.
What transpires next?
It fucking runs towards my bed like usual because they like to go under my futon.
So it was trying to get it some cat. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it goes under. It always goes under my futon for some reason. Both of them do. But it stops.
Under
It
and
sees
fuck.
my condom and it fucking runs to it and starts like gets it with his paw like it's like a dead bug on the floor.
Okay.
So I'm like, ugh. So I pick it up and I take it to
The condom or the cat?
the condom.
Okay.
I take it to the trash can and throw it away. Then I go piss. Then I make a smoothie. I come back. Me and this girl. Also, like while we were having sex, the Swiss Army Man movie ended, and intro music is
Like
actually
over and over again.
well, it's actually a pretty good soundtrack. So it was a good mood setter
Okay.
during that whole time.
A
So
good mood maintainer.
Yeah. So we came back. We were just sitting there eating the smoothie, or drinking the smoothie, and then I lit up a candle and an incense.
Take care of the smell.
Yeah.
The sex smell.
Mm-hmm.
There's always a distinct sex smell.
And
Sex
I
has a
also like
smell.
the smell of the candles and incense.
Right. I mean, yeah.
I got dragon's blood
Was
incense.
it patchouli?
The incense or the candle?
Anything.
Oh no, I got dragons. I have a fuck ton of incense, but my favorite is probably dragon's blood because it's a badass name.
Yes.
And then
Like that badass game that we play on Fridays.
yeah, and then the candle is Summer Storm.
Ooh.
I know.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm a big fan of that one too. It smells like rain.
Your rain.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, we were just.
Our live feed just died. Like, there's nobody commenting.
That's fine. I don't care.
We could just.
This
have
is
a
about
good
Cameron, not about
conversation
that live
at this
feed.
point. But yeah, we were drinking, and then we were just chilling for a minute, and I was like, "Man, you want to go again?" So we went again, and then
again.
Well, we went 2 more times, and then we just like cuddled like normally, just about to go to bed. I'm like, "Man, I'm still pretty horny," and she was like, "Can you make it a quickie?" It wasn't a quickie. The 4th time was the one the condom broke, and it was kind of I just
What
felt,
brand?
I think that one specifically was one of the thin ones, the extra thin, because I
Yeah,
have.
those are junk, man.
I don't know why they fucking make them then.
Because people want super thin condoms because they care more about having sex than not about having children.
Yeah.
They're
But-
there so you don't have children. Focus on that. Sex is sex.
But yeah, I have on my futon. I have a little shelf right here that pops
Ooh,
open.
you got a fucking quick access.
Yeah, I have.
Okay,
literally-
so I imagine I'm envisioning this in my mind. It's like theater of the mind here. Cameron has this nice futon with like oak armrests.
it has a.
Hold on. It's oak armrests, and he flips open a small compartment inside of it, almost like a humidor, like a cigar box.
Mm-hmm.
And he flips like a dead man switch on the inside, like a hidden switch, and just up out of that little cubby comes like a 3-tiered, almost pyramid-esque, like motorized little platform that brings the condoms up into the light, and then starts to rotate like the old Kmart blue light special sign. And there's like elevator music playing while this is happening, And he's like, It's kind of like in Anchorman when he's looking at all the colognes.
Ah, yes.
That's what I'm envisioning. Like, what do I want? Do I want
extra ribbed?
Do I want extra ribbed with the vibrating cock ring? Do I
want fire and ice?
Do I want fire and ice, which is miserable?
Yes.
Icy hot pack.
It's basically putting an icy hot patch around your dick. I mean, am I wrong, Blaine?
You're not wrong at all.
Fucking fire and ice is an icy hot patch
That's
around
accept.
your fucking dick. It's more hot crotch for you, Cameron. You might be interested in that. That's kind of your MO. But yeah, I'm just imagining like this small rotating platform, and he's got like the Austin Powers like chest hair, but like with the frilled fucking I don't remember what that's called. That type of shirt, I don't remember what it's called, but he's got
V-neck?
No, it's not a V-neck. But it's like frilled and it's like very ornate and gaudy, and he's like, what do I want today? And he's spinning this little display so it spins faster. He's like, I think I'll go with the just traditional today, and he picks that.
Classic but effective.
Yes.
That's my climax sound.
Hold on. It's just clap your hands like sex sound for me real quick. No. Like clap your hands like sex sound. I'm vegan. Just right at the end. You just throw that in right at the end. Just so they know if they didn't know beforehand.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I would say it, for the most part, it was a successful night.
I would say.
One of the problems was because she is as tall as me. Well, she is tall as me, but she has really long legs compared to me.
That is a good genetic trait.
But when we tried to do doggy style, her crotch was way too tall for good penetration. So she basically had to really spread her legs out super far, and it just kind of felt uncomfortable.
Just bend them over the end of the bed, and then you don't have to worry about that.
Well, my bed is way too low because it's a futon.
They can lean on their hands.
Oh, are you talking about, like, I'm too lazy to get up and demonstrate?
Like, literally, they can put their hands flat on the bed with their arms straight and bend 90 degrees.
Her legs are a lot taller than mine. She'd have to, like, bend her knees down, too.
It's called bend at the waist and arch your back.
Okay.
Problem solved. Problem solved.
Where were we at?
I don't know. You were telling the story. I'm trying to help you in your endeavors, and you looked at me like what I was saying was ludicrous.
It is. I don't understand how the math or the geometry adds.
Waist.
Yeah.
Hands.
Yeah.
Back arched.
What is that?
So they're bent at the waist, the back is arched, which pushes their hips down even lower, and they're being supported by their own hands on the bed.
Oh, okay.
Like, not that complex of an idea here.
I'm too lazy.
And I am bleeding.
What?
I itched a mosquito bite, now I'm bleeding.
Stop it.
No. You stop. Don't tell me how to live my life.
Stop.
No.
But yeah, it was really chill. We cuddled a lot afterwards.
Did you actually sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was okay.
Would you have sex with someone that had like a long ponytail, and in the end of that ponytail was like a small writhing like octopus creature?
No, yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say like a shrunken head, and I would still yeah.
No, I'm talking like Avatar.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like she literally had like some sort of creature on. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
All right, that's fair.
Fucking Navi.
I would fucking Navi.
Yeah, I would too.
Didn't they have
hands
that,
up for everyone in this room that's seen Navi porn.
The one that comes with the fleshlight.
No, I'm just talking about the porn.
Well, you can find a porn, but you can also buy a fleshlight that's supposed to be based off of their vagina.
I'm kind of disappointed in that.
I see ads for it all the time. Or seen ads for it all the time. What?
Where?
On Pornhub?
Alright, that's fair.
But, it was pretty chill. She was cool. She left the next day. She hasn't really messaged me today. She did talk to me a little bit, but she said she's sleeping. She's on...
You can keep talking while I'm talking to him.
Okay.
What do you want?
Surprise me with something good. Keep talking, you fuck.
I know. I was distracted. Okay, she is basically... Just... I don't know. It's more...
You think you're about to get ghosted again?
I
mean, there's always that possibility.
Yeah, there is always that possibility, and I am always prepared for it. I'm not going to really be affected if I did. Personally, I don't think she will ghost me. But, yeah. Also, the next day, before, like, I was going to make her breakfast and stuff, she said she wasn't really hungry. But I went outside and Julian...
I don't know where to put that. I figured on the glass table would be the best place.
Slurp it, man. Slurp.
Temporary timeout here, folks. I opened a beer that exploded. So, be right back temporarily. Keep talking, Cameron.
Yeah, when I came back into the room after, like, talking to my roommate and stuff, she was laying like this on the bed, and I was like, why are you all splayed out like that? And
I'm gonna go get some stuff.
I'm just gonna wait for Tyler to get back.
I can hear you. Keep talking.
Oh, she's like, my pussy hurts.
Yeah, she does.
I don't know if she was gonna struggle to walk or not.
Do you really think she was gonna struggle to walk?
No, she got
Okay.
up just fine. But
Alright.
no, she said it hurt a lot.
Okay.
And I was gonna try and hit it again in the morning, but she was like, no.
She'd had enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's had her fill.
She had enough. She had enough
Dicking down.
gene material to procreate.
You just build another human out of all this bunk.
Yes.
It'll be like
A homunculus.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty alright. I mean, it was a cop. My roommate and his girlfriend decided to smoke a blunt in the morning. This girl's cool though. Like she smokes pot and stuff, so she doesn't really care. But I was fucking with my roommate, telling her to be like, hey, you know that girl's a cop, right? And Julian said the most stupid fucking saying. I name dropped. Whoops. He said the most stupid fucking saying you could ever say in that situation. He was like, she was like, if that girl calls the police, I'm gonna kick her ass. And then she just yelled back, why would I call the police? I am the police.
So she stood up for herself?
Yeah. That's my type of woman.
Nice. Nice. Alright.
Yeah, that was fucking dumb. Like, I don't know why he would yell that at her. Man, you're bleeding.
Yeah. I asked him to ski a bike.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all the details. It was a good night. I felt really good Monday. Monday went by so fucking quickly because of it.
Get some Windex there, fella? You'll need some Windex on your glass.
Well.
Thanks. Here you go. Alright.
So yeah, well,
Technical difficulties aside, we have returned.
so yeah, while you guys were banging out to good jams, I was banging out to nasty slapping sounds.
It's nasty, though?
No.
Okay.
I was just using a verb
No, I get you.
or adjective.
So you got anything else as far as your 50 Shades Part 2?
I'm trying to think of any other details.
This is still obnoxiously foamy.
I know, that's really weird.
They've done it like every time.
They didn't initially.
I mean, look at it.
That's the first time I've seen that.
Like, it's a writhing mass of foam.
That's the first time I've seen that.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, that's pretty much it. And now my boomerang is talking to me again a little bit, but I don't know.
Nope.
You don't like it?
Absolutely not. That is
Too foamy?
disgusting.
Let me see.
No.
That is disgusting. I do not like guava.
Really?
Do not.
Man.
If it was a better flavor besides guava, I would probably enjoy it.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, it tasted way better on draft.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
But it's still one of my favorite slushies. This is the passion fruit guava slushie.
Your favorite root beer?
From
craft
450 North.
Not a fan at all.
Really? Bummer.
If that was the only beer that I had ever had from 450, I would drag their name through the mud. I would tell everyone they don't know how to brew beer. That is disgusting. That's all I have to say about that.
So, onwards. I'm nearing the end of Jurassic World Evolution finally.
Cool.
The game?
Yes.
Oh.
And
What is the end like? Because
the
way you described it, it's like a zoo tycoon.
Yeah, the final island is Isla Sorna, which is the Site B from episodes from the Lost World Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park 3. It's one of the biggest spaces, but the challenges within that island are a lot greater. And you finally unlock the Spinosaurus then. So I have a Spinosaurus now. That's pretty tight.
Spinosaurus aegypticus.
Yes. I've had Indominus Rex for quite a while, but I have Spinosaurus now. And it's been really difficult to not just like every island I've been on since I got the Indominus. It's been really difficult to not just like
Fight Club.
throw a fucking Indominus in each of my islands. But yeah, it's tough. But because I actually want to play like legit, because Indominus has like a super insane rating and just literally murders everything.
Mm-hmm.
And until you get the Indoraptor, which I'm working on getting right now, Indoraptor actually does murder everything. However, Indominus Rex, it's the only carnivore that actually goes after the larger herbivores like the brachiosaurs and whatnot.
T-Rex won't?
No, they just coexist. They'll go near each other and then they'll both panic and leave.
Huh.
It literally says if you highlight them, it says panicking. But Indominus Rex, he'll literally just like walk up to shit and just like he'll just like calmly walking up next to a brachiosaur and then out of nowhere grab it by the back of the neck and just rip it down and just start murdering it. It's fantastic.
Have you ever thought about making like a pack of raptors and then challenging the Indominus with a pack of raptors?
They don't fight each other. It's weird. There are certain things that can coexist together.
Have you done like a pack of raptors versus a pack of Dilophosaurus?
Yes.
Like a whole pack?
Yes. Raptors just outright murder Dilophosaurus. One raptor could take out like an entire herd.
That's contrary to what I've seen from Jurassic World Evolution.
Really? Well, it depends on how you modify them. Like a base raptor probably can't go up against a modified Dilophosaurus, but just like Indominus Rex, like if you a base Indominus can get beaten by a lot of things that are modified, but
okay.
And it also depends. There is like a little bit of like a turn-based luck draw type deal going on when they fight each other. But unfortunately, the animations are all the same, like for across the board. I think Indominus and an Indoraptor have a few extra. Like if like Indominus is like hunting a goat, he literally walks up to the goat, picks it up with its hand, and just eats it. Like
Rampage style.
Everything else, like just like picks it up with its mouth. No, he just like.
I have two things I'm going to be trying to do with video games. I haven't decided which one I'm going to dedicate to yet.
No Man's Sky.
Did you buy this recently?
No, I bought that when it came out. I
Okay.
paid full fucking price for that bullshit.
Yeah, so did I.
I kept it.
Launch day.
I kept it because I knew it wasn't worth anything.
Collector's edition.
Oh, fuck.
I want to have like a world record, kind of. I want to try and either speedrun Oblivion, because I really like Oblivion.
Oblivion was great.
I know. Oh, I love that game so
Umbra.
much.
Get Umbra.
You can't...
Dawnfang Duskfang is better than Umbra.
I never got that. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's
It's
better.
in Shivering Isles. But that one's leveled, so you wouldn't be able to get it early on. You could get it early on, but it's trash. They're like early levels. But the other thing I wanted to try and do, and I think I would be more... I feel like I have good potential with this, is try to do the high score for Star Fox 64.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I play an insane amount of Star Fox.
I want to see this because Star Fox is my favorite.
I'll bring
N64 game.
Star Fox over and I can play it for you sometimes, or play it with you.
Banjo-Kazooie was definitely the best N64 game.
I love Banjo-Kazooie a lot too.
Mhm.
Banjo-Tooie is very fun too.
Yeah, I know. I never played Banjo-Tooie.
Nuts and Bolts, I never played it.
I didn't play that either. I downloaded 1 and 2 on Xbox Game Pass here recently, so I'm gonna play those here soon.
Mm-hmm. I really like those games. I also really like Conquer.
I never got to play Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Actually, I'm gonna amend what I said. Diddy Kong Racing
Yes!
is the best Nintendo
Fuck
64
yeah, did you
game
always
ever.
play as Conker?
No, I played as Banjo.
I always played as Conker.
I-
Banjo was on there?
I played as the alligator guy.
I played Croc.
I don't remember Banjo being on there.
He was
Yep.
on there.
Yep, I played as either Banjo or Conker. One of the two.
Conker, I always played as Conker. Initially, I played as a crocodile, but then I realized he was a little slower. So I said, fuck this. Conker all the way. I saw my uncle play as Conker, and I'm like, yes.
Trying to think of what my favorite 64 game would be.
I never beat reverse mode. Once you beat the game and it flips all the tracks around. I got to the part where you start collecting the coins, the silver coins, but never beat all those.
The Dino Zone was my favorite.
Yes.
Isn't that the first one? No. Second one.
I hated the Snow Zone. It's terrible.
Frozen.
I love how like one of the final ones the final like boss modes that you race is the fucking dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty badass.
The pig was terrible.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the one I would most likely have the best shot at would be like probably the Oblivion one, because I've seen the current world record for Star Fox and that looks pretty fucking brutal. He does shit that like I can't even do yet, and I feel like I'm pretty good at Star Fox.
Find a Miyagi and become Karate Kid and just be better.
Yeah, just do the game better.
Mhm.
Or I could get something really obscure like high score in Bass Hunter 64.
There you go. Yeah.
Or Hey You Pikachu.
Hey You Pikachu.
I had a pretty massive kingler that I caught in the fishing minigame.
Speaking of that, are you getting more excited about buying your first Nintendo Switch?
It's just something that's gonna happen. Like I'm not super excited for it. I've honestly been looking for an excuse to get one.
Yeah, but are you not excited about Pokemon? This is the whole.
I'm pretty excited.
This is the whole dialogue tract of what I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Pokemon.
Because we're gonna get Switch around the same time, I would imagine, to both get Pokemon,
Hopefully.
so we can play Pokemon together.
That is the goal around that time, yeah.
When are you guys gonna try and get a Switch?
I'm gonna try and get my Switch around Thanksgiving,
Black Friday, Christmas time.
but I'm gonna be in Gatlinburg for the week of Thanksgiving, so I'm not Black Friday shopping this year, which is the first time in years. But I'd rather go on vacation than Black Friday shop. So
Black Friday shop on your vacation.
nah, I'm gonna get drunk and
Going
take-
Black Friday
take
shopping
lots of
while
naps
drunk.
and eat sandwiches.
What's the new Pokemon game gonna be like? Is it just a remake of old one?
It's a remake of Yellow. but
Yellow.
you're not playing as Ash or Red. You're playing
You can
as...
say Gary.
You're not playing as Gary.
I know. You're not playing as Ash or Red. Red was a combination of Gary and Ash together, which was a mirror image of yourself. You had Gary in the TV show. You have Red in the game. You have one antithesis.
But Blue is Gary. Nerd.
I didn't think you had Blue and Yellow.
No, Blue was an actual character. Like if you go back, if you play Gold or Silver, you go back and you fight Red and Blue. Blue being Gary.
Yeah, Yellow was way before Gold and Silver. We're talking about Yellow right now.
But in Yellow, you play as Red, still.
Yes. So
And
you're
Gary is still Blue.
right.
So
Or Faggot, if you name him.
Right.
What's my son's name? Grandpa, you know my Faggot.
Right.
That's gonna come back to haunt me 10 years from now.
Nah,
And Disney's gonna fire me.
probably not. You're not gonna work for Disney.
I'm not gonna.
I was gonna say they'd probably be like, oh my god, who's that terrifying human talking about his sex stories on your podcast?
So we had a new trailer drop today, and I want to play it for the live stream. So go ahead and pull up the new Venom trailer.
I was actually I've watched it twice already.
Yeah, I have too. So real quick, new things before this one. Pause it real quick. They have confirmed that the villain for this film is not Carnage. It is a
Riot.
symbiote known as Riot, which is from the later ends of the Venom comic arcs. Pretty cool stuff. I like that it's Riot and not Carnage, because Riot opens up more doors for the rest of the symbiotes and everything else. Carnage is kind of just
Speaking of
shitty by himself.
Speaking of hero bullshit, like, have you heard about the Teen Titans Go movie?
I've heard it's good.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Cameron. I don't want to hear about the Teen Titans movie.
No, that's not what's important.
Because I don't care about the Teen Titans movie. Because I don't care about the Teen Titans.
Oh, you never liked the Teen Titans?
The show was pretty shitty.
Oh, the cartoon, the original one, or
Yeah,
new
the
one?
original one was pretty shitty too.
I like the original.
Beast
one.
Boy is annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Booyah! Boop.
That's nostalgia for me.
It has no nostalgia. It is shit.
I rewatch this trailer or what?
Yeah.
I'm Eddie Brock. I'm a reporter. I always seem to find myself questioning something the government may not be looking at. I found something really bad. And I have been... Push up that. Taken.
Look around at the world. What do you see? A planet on the brink of collapse. Human beings are disposable. But man and symbiote combined. This is a new race, a new species. A higher life form.
What do you want from me?
You'll find out.
I'm so sorry. We cannot just hurt people.
Look into my eyes, Eddie. The way I see it. We can do whatever we want. Do we have a deal? Eyes, lungs, pancreas. So many snacks, so little time.
That power, it's not completely awful.
You have no idea how much you're scaring me right now.
Eddie, cooperate. And you just might survive.
Guys, you do not want to do this, trust me.
Giant leap lives will always come at a cost.
We will eat both your arms and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your face right off your head. You will be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind.
What the hell are you?
We are Venom.
Oh, I have a parasite. Yeah. Name is Chen.
Yes. I am so excited for this.
Yeah.
To be completely honest with you, I'm gonna hit you with another shocker right now. I am more excited for this than I was for Infinity War.
Really?
Because, so on this show and on JIC and everything else, I'm sure anybody that's listening to this has heard me say that the Hulk is my favorite Marvel superhero. Venom is my favorite character in all of comics, in all of nerd culture. Venom is higher on the list for me than Boba Fett.
That's completely founded.
Venom's
awesome.
Venom is a strong, complex character. You have his villain stage, you have his anti-hero stage, you have his hero stage. The symbiote is moving from person to person, so you have the Eddie Brock stage, and then you have the other guy who... Flash Thompson, thank you. My brain's not working right now, which means I'm doing a podcast.
My aura.
It's his aura also because he has Down syndrome. But Venom is such a complex character, and it opens so many doors for other villains and other anti-heroes. You know, you have Anti-Venom, you have Riot, you have Carnage, you have, what was the fucking, Spider-Man type one? I don't remember his name. It's like Poison. It's Toxin. Toxin is also another a powerful symbiote that attached to just a regular dude. But Venom and Carnage wanted to stop this symbiote because it was allowing the person that it was controlling to do what it wanted instead of pushing its influence, and they knew that he would eventually just join Spider-Man. So, there's so many cool different stories from the symbiote stuff, and then you have fucking Secret Wars, and you have the symbiote plant, and you have all kinds of cool shit, and I really, really have a hard-on for fucking Tom Hardy as Venom. So,
I agree. Great choice. Great choice.
Yeah, he has now played two of my favorite villains in all of comics. Bane and fucking Venom. So, I think this will be the one that Sony really knocks out of the park.
Honestly, yeah.
That's me putting high expectations on this film, which I am not going to have going into it the day of, which I'm sure we will see it in some capacity very close to release. But either way, super fucking pumped.
Yes.
Can't say it enough times.
Very pumped. Yeah, I watched that. That was like one of the, like, it dropped today while we were at lunch. And you know me, I don't watch videos at my lunch because my phone.
I normally play them for you.
Yeah, I usually play them, and I either don't watch it or I just listen. But no, I actually took the time to watch it, wait for an ad to play, which had to load also, wait for it to load again, and then keep playing.
Yeah.
And man, then
I actually saw the trailer like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that would have been close to your lunch. Yeah. I eat lunch at a normal hour now, and not 10 o'clock in the morning. So.
Yeah, I was so stoked I wanted to watch it again when I got home, so I did that. And then,
it's also a lot better on a monitor and not a cell phone screen. So. Yep. Super excited.
Yeah, Riot looks fucking sweet. They definitely got the look of Venom down.
Which is something that you complained about when
I
the
did,
first trailer dropped.
And I still kind of have a little, like, the head. I can't explain it. I think the way I described it initially to you, I was definitely wrong. but there's still something about it that I'm just not a fan
You know
of.
what's different? The head is actually proportionate to the body.
Yeah.
If you look at some of the early Venom stuff and then some of the early 2000s Venom stuff, the head is not proportionate to the body. So the body is slightly smaller and the head is enormous, or the body is super enormous and the head is small.
Yeah. It might be the chin. The lack of chin in
That's
it, too,
part of it
helps.
for sure.
I'm not
Because old Venom has such an elongated
yeah.
chin, but that's more of a Carnage trait. If you look at
Okay.
Carnage and Venom in the same...
Yeah, you're right.
Carnage has that long, almost snake-like elongated jaw. So I don't disagree with you, but I really like, especially towards the end of the trailer we just watched, when Venom and Eddie split.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like Spider-Man 3 where it was a suit, like it was skin to skin. It looks like Eddie is inside of a shell.
Yes.
The way that they did that, because you can actually see...
And he looks like he is just possessed.
Yes.
As well. Like, Tom Hardy knocked it out of the park right there.
Yeah.
Not to mention he does the voice of Venom.
Yes.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Tom Hardy is a very underappreciated actor.
He is.
In my opinion.
He really is. How you doing over there, Cameron?
My most underappreciated actor is, what is his name? Rob Schneider. In the movie Animal.
So I've been playing No Man's Sky.
Why?
Because they released the latest update.
But why?
They released the latest update, and it's okay. So since the game dropped, I've only played like the initial base version of the game, save for a couple patches here and there. They've updated it twice.
3 times. This is the third update.
Yeah, I was getting there. The third update, apparently, people are praising it.
Yeah, because now you can play in third person.
Yeah.
You can actually see what your character looks like now. And now they actually added a story to it.
A story, multiplayer. You can actually play with other people. I've yet to experience that because none of my friends want to play with me.
They're like, shit, it's No Man's Sky.
If you give me a reason to play with you, I'll play with you, but I really don't want to.
Money?
Maybe.
Please.
Okay, because when the game dropped, I got the collector's edition. I had been hyped up about this game for years.
Yeah.
And I played through the whole game, made it to the center of the universe. Extremely disappointed. Did the other story arc where you go to the fucking pyramid shit. Extremely disappointed. Same exact ending.
I have no idea what any of this is because I never played long enough.
Your goal is to reach the center of the universe or figure out what the fucking what that shit is.
Okay.
That's your only 2 goals.
Yeah, I never really...
So I jumped through black hole after black hole and mined planet after planet and fought sentinel and critter and cataloged animals over and over and over and over and over and over an infinite number of times until I reached the center of the planet. And you know what the ending of the original ending of the game was? You reach the center of the planet, game starts over.
Interesting.
Same exact way you started. You're fucking crashed on a planet and you find a ship and you repair it. That was the ending of the game.
So they added a bunch of features and changed a bunch of features to make them better, and like you can refine things now. I don't know if you could before, but there's like a lot of features that weren't there when I initially played.
Ooh, base building. Ooh,
it's neat. I just started doing that.
Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Not Hearthstone. Hearthfire for Skyrim.
Yes.
I
remember because that was like the first year I was a first year temp at Subaru when that came out.
Horse armor.
So I would literally spend my nights at Subaru planning what I was gonna do to my house when I got home.
I'll just bring.
I really had nothing better to go.
Did I ever tell you my Breathum story?
Your what?
Did I ever tell either of you my Breathum story? I made a character.
We actually don't know what word you're saying.
Breathe home.
Okay.
The first house.
Breeze home.
Yeah.
I thought you said breathe in.
I also thought you said threesome at one point, and I got kind of interested.
Like, great, another sex story from Cameron.
No, in Breeze Home in Skyrim, I had one of my... It's probably my 3rd character in Skyrim. I dedicated a character to collecting skulls.
Okay.
And I would just drop them in Breeze Home when I would get in. and eventually...
Like around the little campfire?
No, just on the floor. Eventually, like, most of the floor was covered in it. One day, I decided it was starting to get really, like, buggy because they were all spread out. So I decided to pick them all up, and I took them upstairs in the room with, like, the door, and I put them all in there. Like, I started on my bed, and they were, like, once I loaded out, my game almost crashed, and all of them were, like, falling on the ground. And they were just fucking chilling in there for the longest time. Well, you know how Lydia always sits in that one chair?
Mm-hmm.
You know that fucking thing where if you walk on, like, bones and shit, your character will, like, jump forward? Lydia fucking got up from the chair and just went poof right into the wall, and she died. and she fucking laid down in a pile of skulls. And
did you take her skull?
I wish you could take skulls. That would be a cool mod. But she laid there. So what I decided to do is I dragged her around a bit, so to a spot that didn't have skulls, and I just buried her in skulls. And my favorite part, I didn't realize this at first. I only realized it when I was showing my friend. You know how there's like cracks in the floor so you could see upstairs and shit?
Yeah.
Like I buried her, and I was gonna show my friend. If you look up, you can see one of her eyes staring down at you from the crack.
So basically, what I've gathered from this is that you're a necrophiliac. And you like to fuck dead people.
Like that guy that was trying to bring back his sister in, Windhelm?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. The messed up fucking body with holes in it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes.
Yes. So, I think if No Man's Sky could be redeemed, I think I should,
People are saying it's actually a $60 game now.
Really?
Which is the entire reason I still have it is because I didn't think I would actually get any money from it if I took it back anywhere.
Right.
Well, you wouldn't get any money from it anyway.
I mean, yeah.
GameStop is like, you could pay us $5. We're going on.
I actually have been told I could pay them to take something before.
Really?
I mean, not, this isn't that, but I took a shit ton of my old strategy guides to this replay. And, like, they took 2 of them and they said, yeah, we can give you money for these 2, but the rest, no. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah. I was like, well, I don't need them. They're like, we can take them as a donation. I was like, yeah, here. I don't fucking want them.
Damn.
Sometimes it really do be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had strat guides for shit. I think the first strat guide I ever got was Donkey Kong 64.
I had one
Wow.
for Turok 2, and I liked it.
Shit. I never played Turok 2. I always played the first one and Evolution.
I still have mine for Oblivion.
I had strat guides
do I.
for Donkey Kong 64, Pokemon Snap,
I had one for Resident Evil Outbreak.
Pokemon Stadium 2. And then
You had a strategy guide for fucking Pokemon Stadium?
Yes.
You are pathetic.
It's not like, okay, so back then I didn't get the strategy guides because they helped. I got them because, oh, this is cool. This has to do with my game. And for the record, I've always kept getting strategy guides, not for the help, but because a lot of them now have like backstory and like extra shit you can read into.
I played Pokemon Stadium for the minigames, and I played the second Pokemon Stadium so I could play my Pokemon on my 64.
You can do that in the first one too.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, you could.
Oh. I'm not...
Just red, blue, yellow, but...
Oh, okay. I was like...
Crystal, best game ever.
My favorite is Emerald. But Crystal's a very close second.
Crystal, yes, I agree.
Crystal was the last one I played, so...
I'm also...
I played sports.
Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald were fantastic.
One thing I really want to get is...
You guys all just have a hard-on for Emerald because you couldn't get green in the U.S.
I don't care.
Please.
But
Tell me how I'm wrong.
You're not.
Thank you.
To be fair, I didn't know green existed.
Which generation is... The reason I like Emerald is because it's my favorite generation.
I agree.
But,
They just started to get convoluted and dumb after Crystal.
I would say after Emerald.
More God Pokemon.
Dialga, Lipuda.
I never played Diamond and Pearl. Or Platinum.
I actually did have Platinum for my DS, and I thought it was okay for a Pokemon game.
Yeah, I've heard Platinum's actually really good. I just never played it.
Yeah. One thing I do really, really want is, because I have a GameCube with the little Game Boy adapter, I want that fucking disc for it. So I can play Game Boy games.
Buy one.
They're very fucking hard to find, and they're super...
Go on the internet and buy one.
Do you know how much they are?
I
They're
don't care,
overpriced.
but buy
You guys ever
one.
play Pokemon Coliseum on GameCube? That was fun.
Yeah.
I never got to play XD Gale of Darkness, but fucking Coliseum was kick-ass.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember any game. I think one of the only games I played on my GameCube was like Mario Sunshine, and then Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
What was the water one?
I played Wind Waker.
Oh, that was Super Mario Sunshine, yeah.
Oh yeah, I did have Wind Waker.
Luigi's Mansion.
I never played that.
I didn't play that either.
Luigi's Mansion was good.
I did see videos over it, and it looks like a fun.
Was
game.
it GoldenEye Rogue Agent on GameCube?
I have no idea.
I know it was on
I
like.
played cool shit like Metroid and Resident Evil 4.
That's
That's why I bought a GameCube, was so
Metroid
I could
Prime
play
was
Resident Evil
pretty
4.
sweet.
Oh fuck! I know what I'm gonna buy. Fucking Crash Bandicoot is for Xbox now too.
Yeah, I have the collection for PlayStation, and when Spyro comes out this fall, I will have that for PlayStation as well.
Or thinking about getting Sonic Mania.
I don't like Sonic.
Sonic.
Fuck off.
You know, like Sonic. Gotta go fast.
I remember playing one for Xbox, and it was so fucking bad that I could not play it.
Well, these are like OG Sonic.
Yeah, it's Sonic.
Oh,
Not...
those are probably okay. I only
Sonic
played,
Adventure
like,
for Dreamcast was awesome too.
Yeah, it was.
I remember there was one that I played at my.
Shadow's better than Sonic. Changed my mind.
I remember there was one I played that was like Sonic and the Black Knight or something, and that made me want to throw up. I think they were smoking meth while they made that game.
Yes. Japanese sushi meth.
Yeah. Oh man, I have fucked on strategy guides out there, by the way.
You jack off looking
No,
at them.
they're all the collector's edition, like hardbound strat guides too.
You are such a douche when you say strat guide.
Strat guide.
What games you all got on them?
No, I got God of War, Assassin's Creed, Origins,
Which you still
I
haven't
think
beat.
Black Flag.
Okay, wait a minute, real quick. You're gonna tell me that you've been playing fucking No Man's Sky and you still haven't
Well, it's
beat
'cause the
Assassin's
update
Creed
came
Origins?
out.
That's irrelevant.
The update came
Assassin's
out. I
Creed
wanted to play
Origins is still fucking awesome, and you still haven't beat it.
I know.
And I bought it after you.
Well, the update came out for No Man's Sky. And I
So now you can't play the new game until you
No,
fucking
actually,
beat
I
Origins.
can. I can totally play the new game because actually, the new game is more focused on the ones that came before rather than the Assassins. It
Yeah.
also takes place hundreds of years
Yeah,
before Origins.
but there's still story tie-in, and you should play the Origins to be like, oh, I understand what I'm doing now. Like, oh, I get it.
I
only
disagree.
played 1, 2, and a little bit of Black Flag.
Black Flag was awesome.
I wanna
if you
play
play it
Black
as a
Flag.
pirate game. If you
Yeah.
play it as a pirate game, it's awesome. If you want an Assassin's experience, you will be disappointed.
I want a pirate game. That's why I was so hyped for Sea of
Skull and
Thieves.
Bones is going to be awesome. It's Black Flag. It's straight up Ubisoft remaking Black Flag without
But just
the
a pirate
assassin shit.
game instead of the
Yeah.
assassin stuff. Not fucking shit Sea of Thieves.
If I feel like if No Man's Sky could be redeemed, I feel like Sea of Thieves could.
I don't think so.
How do you know?
Because that's my opinion. I don't think it
Oh.
can. What are you going to add to that game to make it worthwhile?
Progression.
Okay, so you're going to make it more of an MMO than it already is.
Content. I don't know. A story.
MMOs are not worth fucking $60. They're not.
No, they're really not. Maybe 40.
Not even $40.
It depends.
Guild Wars 2 is free.
Exactly my point, Cameron. Exactly my point.
I just want a good pirate game that's multiplayer. No one will ever
Skull
get
and
it.
Bones.
I was talking to Mike Norris, Game Addicts. I was talking to him.
Have you
earlier.
seen? Is there gameplay of that game yet? Like,
What?
See,
Skull and Bones?
Skull and Bones.
Yeah.
Is there gameplay where you could see people fighting each other like hand-to-hand combat?
I don't know.
Because all I've
I
seen
haven't
so
looked too
far,
into it.
like from every video game trailer, it looks like you can walk around a hub world, and then when you get into a boat, it looks like World of Tanks. That's what I've seen of the game so far, and that scares me.
I'm bleeding again.
Way to go. No, Mike was telling me about
From a different
we were
orifice.
talking about Fallout 76.
I want to play that.
Yeah, I'll
I
play
got
it
my
with you
beta.
on Xbox.
I got my beta for PS4.
Because you are a beta.
Ooh,
Whatever.
fucking burn!
Good burn, but whatever. No, I'm pretty excited for it.
Yeah, Cameron and I are really excited to play it too, together.
I want to be a bandit. I want to just...
Oh yeah, we'll fuck some stuff up. You want to be a raider?
Yeah, raider.
Yeah, we'll fuck some stuff up.
No, I literally... Like, do you think we'll have open mic, like, people could hear us? I just want to, like, Apache scream as I'm running at them.
Yeah, so that...
Like proximity microphone?
So I will tell you this, that is not going... Like, you're not going to be able to do that.
That's really unfortunate.
It's not unfortunate, because how would you feel every time you logged on, as soon as you got to where you were going, someone killed you, and they hunted you down the entire time you were playing, and you couldn't do anything that you were wanting to do, because you just constantly got fucked by some asshole that wasn't playing the game, that was only hunting you. That would not be fun at all, and you cannot give me one justification that would make me believe, oh yeah, that'd be fun. I agree with that.
No, it would be fun being the other guy.
No, it would not.
Yeah, I used to, I do stuff like that a lot.
Yeah, you know what I used to do to people like that? I used to get them banned from the game that they
How?
would play. Complain about them. Just report them every day, over and over and over and over again, multiple times a day, and they would eventually get banned.
Damn.
From more than one game. I'm there to play the game. Grand Theft Auto fucking online is the perfect example.
Yeah.
I'm fucking driving my car, I'm just having a good time.
Next thing you know,
Boom.
a backpack bomb.
Yeah. Like, why?
People did that to me a lot. They just stuck it on my car, and I would just start to drive away, and they're like, click.
Yeah, I would just be in phantom
To be
mode all
fair,
the time so nobody could attack me.
To be fair, I did that to a lot of people, too.
Yeah, I didn't, because
It was
I wanted to
just
play
fun.
the game. I wanted to heist and do cool shit. Not just fucking uselessly kill somebody for no reason.
Yeah, but that's Grand Theft Auto. It was just chaos.
I played
What?
Grand Theft Auto Online because I wanted to do heists.
Why didn't you just play the story?
Because you do one heist.
You
Do
do,
you
like,
enjoy
several
waiting
heists.
for a long ass time
What?
for heists?
That's why I
Yeah.
quit playing it and waited for them to introduce them, and then I played heists.
Did you
Yeah,
play the
I
final one?
stopped
Yeah.
way before Heist even happened. But anyway, so
I'm done talking.
you know, I'm done talking too. Closing thoughts, anybody?
Can I have a burger?
I like Cameron more than you.
I like Cameron more than me too sometimes,
I,
but I like me a lot.
But I want to add to that. I really don't like Cameron. So for me to say that I like him more than you explains how much I don't like you.
I like me a lot. So
Oh, did Blaine tell you about Jeremiah?
No.
We got a big gap. I was changing the filter, right? I took it off. I turned the thing off.
Wait, you guys are letting this hard do that now?
I could.
Cool.
I'm proficient.
You're not really proficient at anything other than making stir fry.
carry on.
I got the thing out, and I was going to go clean it.
The filter.
And
You took the housing off and then took the filter outside of it,
yeah,
or out from inside of it.
yeah.
It is
and-
no longer where it is usually seen.
And Jennifer was talking to the new girl, showing them how they change filters, and Jennifer asked me if she needs to turn off the air valve. So this was taking place on both sides of Station 10. So I walk over to the other side of Station 10, closest to the wall, and while we were talking, I saw Jeremiah walk by, and he was like messing around, and we weren't paying attention. Jeremiah fucking turned on the valve, and it fucking the sealer shot out of where the filter
shot
was.
up and fell onto him,
Yeah.
all over him.
Good.
He was just completely.
That's why you don't
He got
close
s-
valves that somebody else is fucking with.
He got slimed like a Nickelodeon style.
Good.
He didn't realize. Well, the thing is, he didn't realize that I already took the filter out and stuff, I guess. So.
That's why you don't open valves when people are fucking with them.
Yep.
Hey Andy, nice to see you right when we're ending the stream.
Yeah.
So I'd really like you to be a guest on here, but you don't.
No, but no. But yeah, he got the facial to last a lifetime.
Oh yeah, he did.
Did you feel very like?
My first thought was like, man, I should go help him. I was literally like rubbing it out of his hair like a fucking mama bird or something, or lioness.
A mom cow.
Mom cow, yeah.
Mama cow.
I would also like to note that it's 5 months till Christmas.
Tiffany's brain dead.
Tiffany is completely brain dead. For those who haven't heard the story, which I don't think any of you have, I was working.
I've heard the story.
I was working with Brandon and Tiffany. Brandon Stone, another Game Addicts, former JIC. He was talking to me, and there was a lull in the conversation, and the Tiffany, the panda, used that opportunity to strike, and she hit Brandon with, there's only 5 months till Christmas, and he just stared at her blankly, blinking, and says, "Shut up." He goes, "Shut up."
Like, that's not even the dumbest thing she said. I think the thing that hit me the hardest was, do you know that Harry Potter is on AMC tonight?
No fucking way.
I forgot about that.
You know the fucking gif where the guy is like, where they open up the door and the guy fucking falls down the stairs? That was literally me.
Why don't you guys keep me updated on this?
I wait till we're in person so I can tell you.
Yeah. I thought someone said it in the group chat.
I don't pay attention to that group chat 90% of the time because you guys spam it with bullshit and I don't fucking care.
Yeah. Then leave the group chat.
Alright, so...
I was in that group chat before you, motherfucker.
Yeah!
You are living in my fucking legacy, so you can leave the group chat.
Yeah.
You will be removed by the end of the night.
Okay.
Fair.
Alright, guys, I gotta eat some dinner. I'm sure you gotta get home to your family and shit.
And my fish.
And I'm sure you gotta go masturbate a lot.
I'm gonna see if that cop girl's gonna come over or not.
But anyway, thank you guys all for listening. If you are listening, thank you guys for watching. If you are watching, we are live every Tuesday around 5:30 on Facebook. We might be extending that to other streaming services. Who knows? If you go to our page, there is a Shop Now button, which is actually a donate button. Feel free to donate any amount of money you choose. It is not required. It just helps us out. Please check out the Journey into Comics Network on Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play Music. Yeah, is that all?
Yeah, I want to add something to the plugs this week. This is a fully creator-owned, fully creator-funded network.
Yeah.
We don't receive sponsorships from anybody. We don't advertise. We don't pay for advertisements. If you guys could find it in your heart to donate some money to our Patreon and or Podcastrophe specifically, we would greatly appreciate it. It would allow us to give you guys more content more often and just overall better content.
Better produced content.
Better produced content. Well, just
Yeah.
better
Yeah,
content
in
in general.
Yeah.
It'll allow us to possibly bring some more shows onto the network that might pique your interest a little bit more than ours or the other shows that are already contained therein. But we are, like I said, I want to repeat, we are fully creator-owned, fully creator-funded. So, we don't have some wacky, wavy, inflatable tube man of a business guy saying, this is what you're going to advertise on the show this week. So anything that we hype up, we're hyping it up because we like it, and anything that we talk shit about, we legitimately don't like it. Like Bryan Cranston.
I like Bryan Cranston.
I don't care, and no one else does either. But
like the entire network disagrees with you.
Yeah, that's called a biased opinion, and it's bullshit. So
It's not biased.
it's biased. So
We just
I like him.
yeah, I don't care what either of you two are saying right now because I'm trying to end the show in a positive way, and you're ruining it.
Please donate. I will give you a very rough hand job.
Okay, just ignore him.
But please donate.
But please donate.
I don't have any
don't
money.
ignore that part. Just ignore literally everything else that came out of his mouth.
Yeah, we're looking to start we really want to start getting t-shirts and stickers and stuff out for you guys. So as soon as we get designs up and ready, we're ready to get that kind of stuff to you. Whether we're making money on it or not, we want you guys to have that kind of stuff if you so choose to represent us and advertise us by wearing our shit.
Yes.
So that'd be fantastic. I want to wear our shit.
Yeah, I also want to wear our shit.
So.
And I want to make fun of him when him wearing it doesn't look as good as me wearing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Cameron, thank you for joining us and not ditching us this time.
Yeah, thanks for finally being on the show again and not saying, oh, yeah, I'll be on the show, and then literally 15 minutes later, yeah, I don't want to be on the show today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for telling us your sex story.
Yeah.
Thank you
fantastic.
for allowing us to dive into the personal world, the personal and private world of Cameron.
I'm an open book.
It's an interesting miasma of stuff. I'm not going to say anything in particular because it's just a bunch of stuff. But it's a lot of cool stuff that I like hearing about. And you're a cool person that I like spending time with.
You're a cool person.
Thank you.
You should hear the stuff I don't talk about.
You could also tell me I'm really handsome. That would make me feel good.
You're very handsome.
Thank you.
He said handsome.
I know.
Alright, guys. That is all. I've been Dick.
I'm Tyler. Keep your heritage strong.
And make every day a big dick day. Bye, guys.
West Virginia.
Aww.
Oh, man.
I really wish that. Bye, live stream. I'm tired of looking at you.
Yeah, this black screen.
You want to see what she looks like, Tyler?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you guys for watching.
I was going to ask you pretty much as soon as the stream
Tune in
ended,
next
and you
Tuesday.
beat me to it.
Bye, guys.
So before you show me a picture of her,